and bring my stream up. The stream is live. If you head, Randy, over to twitch.tv /the LPO network, that'll put you there.
LPO network?
The LPO network on
Okay.
Twitch. And I got to set
Sorry,
up
unless you've got a time machine, that content is unavailable. V is in Victor?
The, T-H-E.
E.
Oh, the LPO network, as in the.
Yeah.
Now I'm feeling very Cameron-y.
All good. Like father, like son.
That's it. All right, I got you.
So I'm gonna make a pass so you all can kind of see how it all goes together. Don't judge me too hard on my pass because, I'm not in the VR headset tonight, and my seating position is not really where I want it because I wanted to be available for questions and to help Papa Bless in the booth. And if anybody's got a question, feel free to shout out, or if you are ready to stage for a run, line up at the end of pit lane. Just know once you go across the lane, it will count it as an outlap, so it'll start a run. Not super important tonight, but if somebody's making a second attempt, if they inch over that line, it will wipe the previous time, so and since it's single car qualifying, those of you that raced the Indy 250 and Formula USA last season, you can leave in the short chute after turn 1 since you'll be the only car on track.
God, I'm so nervous. We haven't tested the changes today, so I'm just like, please let it work.
Hey, we're going to throw it all at a wall and see if it works. If not, we know we have a partially functioning tool.
Expect to lap me like 10 times.
Well, you know, that's Indy.
Come on, baby.
I looked away from my screen.
I'm still seeing outlap. Weird.
Better as an endurance car driver.
These cars will certainly they giveth and taketh. This feels slow. Yeah, I'm on my first warm-up lap now.
Yeah, I'm typing something in on that. Hopefully it'll work itself. Hopefully it's just wrong by 1 lap.
Well,
there you go.
I don't think it's actually wrong. I think it's calculating laps completed versus current lap.
That should not be a negative time being shown. That should have been stopwatch going up. So I'll work on that too.
Super Goose in the chat telling me faster, faster, faster. Buddy, I feel slow as hell. I don't know what I'm at right now, but I'm going to let Jeff H. hide his pace until his run because I saw his numbers last night and it was frightening.
All right, so it had actually counted it correctly. I just don't like the display that it was kind of doing a countdown, which is moronic. It didn't do that in the simulation.
Oh, you're talking about the warm-up laps. It started at 2 and then went to 1?
It showed basically your spinner while you were on your outlap, and then you crossed the start-finish line, and it was still showing the spinner until you crossed it again. And it's just like now it's funny because now it's showing warm-up 2 going up, and the time is like all screwed up. So I mean, it's still getting your total times right, but the new stopwatch stuff is all screwed up. So I got to figure that out.
All good. Should be on my first flyer now, right?
Yes. And everybody just ignore the timer counting down because that's just stupid.
And if any of you all notice bugs, like offhand looking at it, that Randy is Captain Coder doesn't see, like, feel free to let us know. We're doing this to try to shake down any bugs that might come up before the official test. Or before the official qualifying, I should say. Yeah, I'm slow. 39.6. Too much fuel, too much wing. The car's not scary enough.
Cameron was asking me, I don't understand how people get fast laps here if everybody's foot stays planted to the floor.
Who's
It's
got
like,
the
okay,
biggest
we need-
stones? That's how.
And who can drive the smoothest and not scrub any speed?
Yes.
Tire scrub is really important here. Don't
And-
lose anything.
Honestly, suspension and aero is so critical at Indy to be fast, because the more confidence you can have in the car, especially in traffic, that's where you're going to make up ground, because the slipstream is huge. Welcome to the stream, Trango. All right, this is my final lap, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Oh, they can all hear you, Trango. We're all in here. I'm not deafened tonight because we're just doing some practice and setup work. Spiky Cactus left. Big sad.
Oh, maybe he can come back. I mean, that's part of what we're testing. So
Yeah.
hopefully somebody comes back.
Exit and entry.
If there's one open wheel car I really like, it's the Formula Classic Gen 4.
Is that one of the F1 cars?
Yeah, he
Yeah.
likes the old F1 cars. All right, you are
He's a
now on
warrior.
cooldown. You finished with a 227.187.
Jeff H.,
And
what
you
are
are
your
on your-
secrets?
Yeah. The next driver can actually come out while you're on your cooldown and start their warm-up lap.
Yep.
Okay, so it shows Jeff H is on his out lap.
No, there's Cactus. If you opt to stay... Oh. That's
What
about
happened?
perfect.
Did-
I ran out of gas.
Oh, you ran out of gas?
I legitimately ran out of gas in
Just
the
bring it
escape
home.
rope on turn 2 or turn 3.
Can he make it, or will this be a return to pit? Wait, what turn are you on? You're on the front.
I'm on the front straight,
You're on the
but
front straight.
I
You gonna make it?
definitely don't have the momentum. I need my pit crew to come
Can
out
you-
and push.
Can you flip it into neutral and coast? Get rid of the engine braking?
I can come out of the pit so I can push you all the way back.
Come on.
No, I think we may be testing that pit entry here. Let's see what happens here. Is that the line?
No,
Where's the
no,
pit
the
line?
pit entry line is so far into pit lane at Indy.
All right, I guess you're going to do a return to pits, and let's see if it registers. You're the first experimenter here.
Now I know to put in a
Says
bit extra
complete.
fuel.
Excellent, excellent, excellent.
That's
So
what
you're
we
back
just
in-
call perfect fueling.
Yeah.
Had just enough to do what I needed to do.
Okay, can we monitor Jeff on the old TV camera there?
Yes. I'm going to pull that up now. I had to
You're
pull
my-
the
Put
leaderboard
my eyes
up.
and ears here. I want to see that cool view you were talking. Oh no, or did that view only work in VR?
No, it doesn't.
But you don't really need it because the TV cameras are so much better here.
Yeah.
Hey guys,
Yeah,
just
I would
some-
just go with.
What's up, Jeff?
I just wanted to mention, sitting at pit exit, like I did while I waited for you to do your runs, I got 48% engine damage from sitting there.
Holy crap.
Ooh.
Yeah, so that might not be good because it's probably just overheating because you're not getting any airflow into the radiators. So
Yeah, you probably don't want to leave your pit box until you know you're really going to go out.
yeah,
I just shut my engine off. That's why mine's
Yeah,
fine.
I mean,
but
that's a
I'm sitting
solution.
here with the engine dead.
But some people may not have that balance, so that's good to know. I'll make a note of that and point that out.
it's fine now. It's not going up anymore, but
Yeah.
just make note of it.
I
Well,
saw the temps creeping, and I was like, nope.
I didn't realize till I was out on track.
seeing your times, it doesn't seem to have slowed you down any, so
What engine damage?
Boys, I'm gonna be the slowest driver on the track tonight.
it's all good. We're all slow except Jeff H. Captain Clinch over here.
So
I
yeah,
can even
what's
set a
really cool is
39.8.
watch when he. Let's see what happens when it gets the projected. Let's see his first lap. See how it projects him. And then when he completes, as we expect he will, unless he crashes it, he'll slide right up to the top. It'll animate.
Jeff H.
and slide
doesn't make
right up.
mistakes.
Well,
No pressure or
not
anything
for
there,
free.
boss.
Yeah,
not for
right.
free.
I'm about to lose this engine. It's going now.
Oh, is it actually?
Yeah. Oh yeah, it's done. And there it goes.
Oh, he just
Okay.
turned to a ghost. Hey, you still
All
crossed
right.
the line with a 229.3. That's rapid.
All right, so you're toast.
How much are those engines? Like 100 grand or so? You know, we'll just pop another
That's
one in there.
alright.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's all good.
So you can go ahead and return to the pits.
Yeah,
and
this will
let's see what
actually
it does.
test an aborted run too.
Because you were midway through your run. Let's see if it is that considered a wave off if he.
It should be, but it's not. It's still showing him as lap
Yeah, but it's
104.
also not showing him in the pit. It's not showing him
Yeah.
existing in the pit.
So, One
Okay,
moment.
let me mark that down. So
I'll
you can try
reset
out your
him.
reset now.
I just have to put the little add-on button thing. Who's out next? Is it who departed?
I think it's me, but I haven't gone yet.
Oh, go ahead. You're good. Nobody else out on track. Go for it. And then if anybody else... Oh! It just updated. Now it says he aborted the run. Sweet! Might just take a minute.
So is that considered an abort? I guess
Yeah.
it is, right? It's
Yeah,
a
'cause
wave off. It's an abort.
Yeah.
Okay. So he can go back out, hopefully without you having to manually reset him.
Yep. I'm going to pull up the leaderboard on my streaming PC so I don't have to tab out of the game just in case. Dang, safety car hasn't made any runs yet. I wonder what he'll average out at. One thing I actually really like about this qualifying that I think is going to be very cool compared to other qualifyings, you know, there's going to be a lot. I mean, I don't know. Maybe I'm just overthinking it, but I feel like there's a lot more pressure now on each run because there won't be anybody else out on track. It is you, and everybody will be watching only you. Not bouncing between 7 or 8 other cars. They're going to be like, hey, this guy's on track. This is who we're watching. What's his average speed? So I have...
It'd be pretty wild if we... Oh, sorry.
No, you're good. Go ahead.
I was just going to say, it'd be pretty wild if we ended up having more than 33 guys and had to send people home.
And we
doing
actually have a
bumps
bump
and this
day?
would be crazy. Dude, that would be so cool.
It would be sad.
Stressful, but...
Especially if we run it like the actual 500 and we have 34 and we only bump one dude.
Sim racers, and I signed up for the Indy 500, but I didn't make bump day, so I can't participate.
Yeah.
Match that, iRacing.
Dude, that would be absolutely heartbreaking. I won't lie.
That would be rough. I mean, I wasn't fast enough to make the ARL Indy 500. My life is over.
What I was gonna say, and I don't know, the rest of the audience, please feel free to feed back on this too. I'm curious what everybody else thinks. Right now, it's set up. It's got a timer on the lap. What if we did either? I'm sure we can get the data. What if we did either the current speed, like the speedometer output, or the sector speed, like the previous sector speed?
So I was thinking about that from a technical standpoint. I mean, we have to have like a sampling rate, right? If you're going to do
Right.
if you just run a clock, I could just run a stopwatch. It doesn't even need telemetry. It
Yeah.
can just turn on its own and go. So there's no network packets or overhead or anything to doing that. If it's going to be speed, then I think we're talking about like sampling it every couple of seconds or something like that. So I would have to see how that would work. I thought about that today, but I wasn't really sure what the best way to go about doing that is. I didn't want to overload, with packets and stuff, or cause Cloudflare to go, hey, I'm not going to give you this for free anymore. You made me send too many packets, But
Right.
we can experiment with it. I could actually put, what I could do, Les Paul, is I could actually put in some admin buttons and have like a time button and a speed button, and you could flip between them and see what you like.
Yeah. Well, I mean, what if we? I mean, instead of doing a running speed, then what if we did trap speed? So that because it's going to be single car qualifying, right? So the broadcaster can go, okay, it's at the end of Sector 1, he had a speed of this.
Does it have sectors?
Yeah, there's sectors. Yeah.
Okay.
So here, I can pull up the map.
Do we want it to be like where they do while they're doing the lap? It could show the speed and then show.
So
I don't know.
Like here. So I'll let you know. So this is end of Sector 1, where the delta comes up. And then the end of Sector 2 is about the exit apex of Turn 3. And then Sector 3 goes to the start-finish line.
What is that delta for? Is that delta
Time
against the leader? Or
that's
delta
best lap. His best lap, yeah. But I wonder if you can pull the average speed. Or you can pull the speed data.
Let me see what I can do. I'll tinker with that. Maybe I'll get you a couple of mad scientist buttons that you can play with.
Goose, this is your final flyer, by the way.
Before I finish this. I might run out of gas before I make it. We'll see.
I'm starting to
It's
trend.
close, man.
This is quite
the
the
pit lane with
qualifier.
the engine on. It was burning some.
You're
228.
absolutely rapid right now.
You're projected to go to P1.
Yeah.
And you're on. So
I'm going to play the I
is
wasn't trying card.
Here we go. Let's see. There he goes. He
beautiful.
slides up.
228.891 was your 4-lap
Nice.
average.
Nice.
All right, who's next?
I have a feeling that's not enough to bring it to Jeff, but
Well, I don't know. Jeff has to keep his engine in one piece.
that's
Clearly,
true.
when counting his kryptonite is the engine. So
I think Cactus is staged at the end of pit box. You're clear to go whenever, Cactus, as long as your car's not about to explode.
Am I good to click return to pits? Because I don't think I'm going to make
you
it all the way
can click
back.
return to pit if you're out of gas, or if you want to coast it in, you can do that too. Whatever
Yeah.
works for you.
Either way.
All right.
I mean, we're trying to test both, so hopefully somebody has enough gas to get back or doesn't crash, so we can make sure that the normal return to pit still works.
Dad,
if you
you're a
don't make-
coward. You didn't want to come up and race.
I'm running the big board here. I'm actually fixing bugs as we find them, Cameron. I've already got Claude fixing it fixed the buttons on top, and it's working on the negative timers.
I maybe pushed a button before reading Don't Push Buttons. Traditional and typical second place merchant. Okay, so I
Yeah,
got to
that's
ask, for the folks that are just absolutely rapid, looking at you, Jeff H., and looking at you, Super Goose, are you using 6th gear in your qualifying run? Like in your quali sim, are you using 6th?
I'm running fit.
Okay. Making sure I wasn't crazy. Because, like, I'm sitting there looking at 5th going, God, I feel like if I shift up, I'm going to lose power.
I mean, I think you gotta like halfway down the straight, no?
I mean, if you geared,
power from over.
that's the cool thing. You know, people might start to experiment with gearing and try to maximize the car. Obviously, there's only going to be so much you can do because AMS2 doesn't let you take all the wing out. Like, it's only going to let you bring out most. But it'll be definitely unique.
So you're saying I should have pulled it in 5th this entire time?
In quali sims, yeah. Once you're in the race, 6th gear I find is a passing gear typically. It gives you the headroom to be in the slipstream while
Yeah, you want to draft here.
Yeah.
Right, if you draft up behind someone and then you pull out and you want to pass them, if you get it into 6th gear, you've got the revs to do it. Otherwise, your revs just go straight to the rev.
Yeah.
line. And then you lose your power because you've over-revved.
But hearing Jeff and Super Goose say they stay in 5th is reassuring because I'm sitting here looking at their times going, are they just better than me? Or is it a setup thing? And they're just better than me.
All right, qualify. Stay in 5th, buddy.
Yeah, 5th place, or not 5th place. I mean, maybe, but 5th gear. Cactus, this is your second warm-up lap. Your first had an average of 220.606.
He's moving.
And what were you saying, Goose? Sorry to cut you off.
Oh, no, you're good. No, I was just going to say I'm glad Cameron's here because I'm pretty sure I was the youngest guy in the league before. So.
How old are you?
I'm 19. So.
Oh, yeah. Cameron's got you beat by quite a bit there.
That's just extra salt on the wound, though, when you get beat. Just keep that in mind.
Am I like the only under 13 person in ARL?
You're probably the only under 18 person in ARL, if I'm being honest with you.
That's Cameron. That's why you're like the little ARL mascot right now, is because you're like literally what everybody wishes they would have been doing when they were 12.
And
so apparently the delayed abort, like when he aborted out and he sat there in the pits and we couldn't figure out why it didn't register, there's like a 15-second delay on the abort.
Ah, okay. Oh, sweet. So now Cactus has put 2 laps in. His projected position is P3.
P3. Yep.
I love that. That is such a handy tool.
Well, yeah, when I was doing it, I kept when I was doing it, all the AIs were out at the same time, and it was just like my eyes were just swimming, trying to follow all the movement and what was going on, and I was kind of like, broadcaster.
I just accidentally went past the line. I'm just going to back up.
You can return to pit, too. That'll save it, too. I apologize, Trango. I wasn't trying to ignore you. I just,
I just got DSQ'd. I just got DSQ'd trying to go back.
Yeah.
How can I,
You can just leave and come back. If you leave and come back, it should be fine. Trango says, I lost a championship by 8 points in the last doubleheader of the season back in 2023 to a 12-year-old. Some of these kids are gnarly, bro.
Oh, is he like listening in?
Yeah, he's in the chat. So I'd definitely be interested in how I fare with these cars, but I can't do the rectangles, bro. Ovals are actually much more challenging than they look. Everybody looks at them and thinks, oh, you're just turning left, but it's challenging. Spiky, this is your cooldown. You had a 225.557 as a 4-lap average for P3.
Wait a minute, what is the password again?
Palou, P-A-L-O-U.
Oh, you.
But these things on road courses are so fun. They are an absolute blast.
Cameron likes AMS2. Don't be surprised if you see more of him in AMS2.
Well, we've got an absolute banger of a Season 2 Formula USA planned. I mean, absolute knockout. The tracks are fantastic. Is that a Papa Bless?
It is.
Welcome, Papa Bless.
Well, we need our broadcaster to check out the link.
Yeah, I went to take a good half-hour nap at about 4 o'clock.
And it turned into 3?
Exhausted. Yep.
Yeah, been there.
4, actually. Yeah.
Well, you're here now, Mr. Broadcaster. You can fire up that link that, and we got a stream going as well.
Yeah, so
I do see that.
So I am up. What we might do, Jack, once we're getting into a flow, everybody's kind of getting an idea of how this is, and the next driver is free to go. It looks like Cameron's going. People are starting to get a rhythm. So once people go out to make second attempts, you and I can, like, for a run or two, jump into the broadcast booth and mock commentate it so you kind of have an idea.
Yeah.
And if you've got things you want out of the tool to see, let us know. Like, keep a list, and we'll see if we can implement it. Right now, it's pretty informative, but
I gotta say, Randy, your README, it made me cry. That was beautiful. It's one of the most beautiful READMEs I've ever seen.
Oh, I can't take the credit.
I wish everything were that comprehensive.
I tried it, so thank Claude.
Yeah.
Good job, Claude.
You don't have to run the tool, by the way, Papa Bless. We've got it set up now that whoever hosts the tool can send out a link with essentially an admin attachment, and you can get the buttons essentially remotely.
But if you hit the link, you can see it in a browser. You can see it on your phone. You could see it on an iPad. You could see it in whatever. It should be readable and pretty cool. So Jeff blew up his engine, which is why he's got an abort.
Like any true professional. Like any true professional does.
Hey.
Yeah. Are you so?
It's not an IndyCar race if you don't blow an engine at least once. Look, he made it through 8 rounds without any major issues. I think it's okay if he blows one engine up in qualifying.
What is the password?
Palou, Palou.
Seems appropriate.
All right, so Cameron's on his first warm-up lap now?
Yep.
Let's see what he can do. So, yeah, Jack, I was definitely thinking of you when I made this. So, you've got a projected column there that's going to show based on their current average where they'd finish if they maintain that average. You don't have to do that math in your head.
Yes. And
I'm terrible at math.
You can drop this as a browser URL into OBS, like as a browser source, and it gets the nice little slidey graphics. So, like, if they're projected P1 and they're at the bottom of the leaderboard, they'll slide to the top.
Yeah, it's animated.
Holy.
You guys are spoiling him.
Hey, we got to take care of our own.
AMS2 is on the come up as far as...
When we make our own programs for it, you're damn right.
Yeah.
All right, so Cameron's on warm-up 2. He's coming around to start his first timed lap.
Not
2:26 on that warm-up. Push it, Cameron. Let's go. Smooth,
I'm pushing as hard as I can push.
Keep it smooth. Use all the track.
Tips I will offer, and obviously for your next run, don't worry about it this time. Keep it off the wall is the biggest thing. Weight jacker is key.
Oh yeah, indeed.
We're gonna have to teach him weight jacker.
Yeah, you'll want all your weight jacker in, so max weight jacker in the corners and all of it out in the straights. It essentially rolls the front of the car like up and left, which digs the front wing a little bit into the air and helps bite in the corners. And then when you roll it all the way back, you get more,
All right, Jack, are you
grip on the back.
scoreboard here?
I am.
So he's projecting P3?
Yeah. Can I join the freaking session?
PALOU.
Yeah, I know.
It's apparently the hardest password that he has ever come up with.
All right, it worked. It worked on the third attempt. That's probably just.
If he ever gives this password again, nobody join.
Yeah, I'm quickly learning that people just don't want to use it.
Who the heck is Palou?
Yeah,
it's a bear. He adopted Mowgli in the jungle. Ooh, 227.4.
Ooh.
His average is just under yours, List Ball. Come on, Cameron.
So
I'm pushing.
Randy, I fully expect an entire broadcast suite tomorrow delivered to my desk.
First thing Monday morning.
Yeah. No, I've.
So is this my final lap?
No, you've got.
You're on lap 3. You're finishing lap 3.
This is your final lap. Currently projected P2 with a 227.274 current average. This is freaking awesome.
I'm not even looking at anything.
Just
I'm
go.
Just driving.
It's a good plan.
Just drive. That's
good.
Jeff H sent me his
You're gonna
qualifying
have
setup,
to-
so I might have to go out and blow my engine up next.
Jack, you gonna drive?
I literally just broke my wheel down because I wasn't. I don't know.
Drive with your mind. There it
put it out. I
is.
put it away.
P2 with a 227.415.
Good job, Cameron. Okay, bring it into the
My
pits,
wheel
okay?
away.
So everybody
You could
that
be
has
first
wanted to
person
make a
tonight,
run has
Jack.
made a run, correct? Except Jeff H.
Jeff has got to get back out there.
So I'm gonna
I'm
reset
just
the
trying to bring it to the.
I'm gonna reset the board, and I'm gonna jump in the broadcast booth with Jack, and we'll kind of do a mock broadcast of it. So if y'all have questions, I do have the chat pulled up on my stream, so I can see the chat. So please feel free to like bug me. But that way we can kind of get an idea of what we're looking for on the broadcast side, so that
Now, are you guys going to assign so that there's not chaos on who goes next? Are you guys going to assign an order and say, okay, who's up, who's on deck, and they know to go to the pit?
That
I'm
would probably
largely
make sense.
I'm gonna let people decide to go when they want to go. So that way we don't have to be as involved, because the whole idea is that it's very touch and go. Like, if you want to jump in, make a pass, maybe two, and then leave, you can do that. Like, I don't want people to feel restricted, like they have to show up in a certain time and do it. The idea is they can just jump in when it's convenient, make a pass, and then they're good.
Right. I guess I was just worried about people that go, okay, two of us go to the pit, the pit exit, and they sit there and they do what Jeff did. Their engine overheats.
Yeah,
and
we'll-
they blow their engine.
We'll make that note.
So-
We'll, they can keep track too, especially if they've got the tool open, they can know what lap somebody's on. And if they want to go, like, when their fourth lap starts, they can stage at the box or whatever so that they know. But I'm going to jump down to the broadcast booth for a couple runs. Whoever's ready to roll, go for it. Send it. The times are reset, so have at it, and then we will commentate. So I'll be back momentarily.
And I'll shut up.
All right. Where's Papa Bless? He's supposed to be here. There he is.
Do you mind streaming your Discord wallpaper?
I do not.
So I can see exactly what you're seeing in real time.
Yes. Let me know if that worked.
Let's find out. That works.
Okay. So who do we have on track right now? This is Jeff H. So
Jeff,
Jeff H currently on a warm-up lap. Kind of for the broadcast mock-up, kind of for you, just so everybody's aware. The qualifying tool will not track your out lap, so I'm sorry, that was his out lap. This is his first warm-up lap, I think. Although the tool seems to not think so.
why no poppy uppy? What the frick, guys?
Is it my stream or is it the tool?
It's the tool. Your stream's fine.
Jeff H is also a transient being tonight. For some reason, he is ghosting.
Yeah, I noticed that. I thought that was something where. There we
Okay.
go.
Randy says he's seeing it too. Seeing something. But it still says outlap for Jeff H. Not getting.
I see him as idle on my end, and I'm wondering if that's because he's ghosted.
Oh, that's his warm-up
Oh,
lap,
no.
but he's not going to have enough
Oh,
fuel.
there.
Poor guy's probably fueled just enough for the qualifying lap, and he just lost 3 laps of gas.
Oh, Lord.
Well, we're off to the races. Jeff H.
Absolutely.
Definitely. Pedro888 asks, when is the date for the race? I believe the tentative date, and it is not official, so wait until the proper announcements come through, but I believe it is Saturday, May 18th. Is it May 18th or May 17th? Is that Saturday, whatever that is? May 16th.
I know you
Saturday,
told
May
me.
16th. Qualifying will be May 12th. Tuesday, May 12th. And now that we're actually into qualifying proper, if you're just tuning in, you've never watched Indianapolis 500, we are doing proper 4-lap average qualifying for our Indy 500. So drivers will get 2 warm-up laps, followed by 4 absolute flyers, and we are tracking in the background their average speed over those 4 flying laps. The driver with the highest 4-lap average will take pole position, and the grid will be set accordingly. Jeff H. with an absolutely massive warm-up lap, 2:30 and 2:31. And as that car gets lighter on fuel, he's just going to get faster.
Yeah, he's kind of the guy to beat when it comes to ARL, when it comes to Formula USA, and when it comes to AMS2. He's been the driver who's been undeniably the quickest.
And most consistent.
And most consistent. I was going to say, outside of yours truly, I mean, put me at Fontana.
Yeah.
Just let me go.
It's
Out
just,
of, year out of retirement. But no, he's going quicker. That's the beauty of it. As you said, fuel gets lighter. You really start to get a feel for where you are and where your car's at. Even though he's a transient being, he's in a trance. Certainly, he's consumed by nothing but speed.
flow state, if you will.
Left.
Fast and left. Lap 1 qualifying was 31.235, and I think he's on pace to beat it again.
Yep. We shall see as he's going to come across the line. He does go
Ever
just that
so
little bit quicker.
slightly.
Small margins make up the difference, though, especially in
But I
a
think he
format
thinks
like this.
this is... Yeah, he's slowing down. This is in his brain, it's a cool-down lap, so it's going to count as a wave off for Jeff, unfortunately, because logistics. And I believe we've got a gaggle of cars staged at the end of pit lane. Super Goose, another absolutely rapid driver.
The Hello Kitty Brawler, if you will. The Hello Kitty Brawler, as it were.
Wickedly fast on the
say,
ovals last season.
Yo, absolutely.
Won Fontana, didn't he?
Yes.
In a late race
Fontana.
incident.
Absolutely. Well, that's one way to enter the circuit.
Yeah, so for single car qualifying,
legal a couple of times.
Yeah, for single car qualifying, we're allowing drivers to exit pit lane out onto the short chute between turns 2 and 3, or 1 and 2. I apologize. No sense in going all the way down the back straight and when there's no traffic oncoming. So, very interesting to see different setup techniques these drivers use because, we're not qualifying based on speed right now or times. We're qualifying based on speed. You want the car to be as light as possible. You want it to have as little drag as possible, as little downforce. You're trimming everything out of this thing to make it an absolute rocket ship.
Yeah, and I always say it every time the 2 times recently that I've broadcasted anything to do with ovals. I talk about how it is 4 absolutely distinct corners. And, well, it's gone a bit wrong already in
a little bit of a bump.
Turn 3. And I think that's enough of a bump that thing is basically dead in the water.
Yep.
That
is an
it
aborted
absolutely
run.
4 distinct corners. And,
yes.
Well, we saw 3 of them in. Now, as I'm not a IndyCar rule expert, as anybody who's watched any of my previous broadcasts of last season knows, So how exactly does it work if you abort your run? Is it just, sorry, too bad? Is there an opportunity to rerun?
So you can rerun. So the way our qualifying works, and for the folks in the chat that might be interested in joining this event, check out America's Racing League. Join us on SimGrid, because those details are going to drop probably in the next 2 or 3 weeks, I imagine, once we get through this test and get moving forward. But the qualifying will be set, and there will be a window. So say the qualifying event is from 8:30 p.m. to 11 p.m. Eastern Time. So in that hour and a half or whatever it may be, drivers are permitted to jump in and run as many attempts as they want, but the whole field has to get at least one qualifying attempt. So we might expand the qualifying window a little bit because I know we may have some interest in it, but essentially, if you're not happy with your run, or say you qualified pole and then Captain Clinch comes through and Jeff H puts it on the pole and beats you by half a mile an hour, 4-lap average, you are welcome to jump back in line and make another pass. The caveat, you will void your previous time. So if you go slower, your slower time will be taken. It is your most recent, valid run is counted for the qualifying effort.
I actually really like that. So the idea is, oh man, I'm going to push it on this next one, push it too hard. You end up in the wall, and there you go. Your qualifying is null and void. That is, I'm a fan.
And you're back in line and hoping you can do it better and cleaner the next time. So, the challenge in the real race is it's done by a draw. So the initial qualifying, schedule is done by a draw before people get to jump in and go when they want. So you get track evolution and a little bit of that, but I think for the sake of keeping things consistent, I don't know, we might leave the track evolution on. It'll keep things interesting for sure. The track will rubber in and people might go out and try to get faster as the day goes on. And Spiky Cactus now on his first warm-up lap had some impressive showings in Season 1, 2026. Not anything to write home about, but consistently top 5s, top 10s, and from pretty far back in the running order. Not always the greatest qualifier, but working his way up throughout the season at each round to a decent finishing position, and one of our stronger drivers on ovals, I think.
Yeah, it's one of those drivers that sort of exemplified one of my favorite things to see throughout the season was clearly people probably haven't really driven the car before they came and raced with us, but as the season progressed, you noticed a greater level of consistency, greater level of commitment, and just more speed in general. And Spiky Cactus towards the end, I was like, all right, those are some really solid results, and sort of, I think, begun to find their footing. Obviously, in any race car, you're always finding pace, and you're always getting faster. We'll see.
Well, on the subject of getting faster, already up from his initial qualifying attempt and continuing to climb, 22.6 on his first warm-up, 226.2 on his first warm-up, 226.6 on his second, and now this is his first flying lap. Little bit of a touch there on the bottom of the shoulder. You could just barely see the car kind of wiggle a little bit. But he's keeping it right there in that middle lane. And folks outside the car may not quite understand, we talked about it earlier, that it's not just 4 corners, it's 4 very distinct corners. But the other thing is, this track and these cars are so much more than foot to the floor, left, straight, left, straight, left, straight, left, straight. The best way to maximize these cars is using the onboard tools. Drivers have, adjustable anti-roll bars on these things. They've got adjustable brake bias, which you're not really using in an oval environment. But the big one, and I know you've touched on it at some of the broadcasts in the past, Jack, but it is that weight jacker is so critical on ovals. Being able to roll that weight forward or backward in the car, depending on where you're at on the track, hugely advantageous. And I mean, it is good enough for a handful of tenths on a lap.
Yeah, I was my biggest and really only
Big flyer there from Spiky Cactus. Sorry, I just
Wow.
noticed a much bigger number.
Oh wow. Yeah, no, definitely increasing on that fourth lap. Certainly giving it some. But no, the weight jacker, when we ran the first Indy 500 last year, I sort of was like not gonna bother. Then I realized, honestly, as I started to run longer and longer stints, I was like, I need something else to do in the car. So I started using the weight jacker, and it makes a humongous difference.
It's huge.
I would say it's not only just, wow, I'm going quicker. It's also, hey, wow, it's just kind of a bit easier to drive. It's less to handle in the corners, and it's
especially in traffic.
Oh yeah,
makes a huge
once
difference.
You start getting in the dirty air, your car's gonna want to wash so much wider. So any and all advantage you can get, the front end of the car is it's gonna make or break.
Oh no! Did Cactus run out of fuel?
I think he ran out of fuel.
The car's still running.
Yep.
Oh, that just nuked his qualifying average, though. That is heartbreaking. He was on pace for a very fast lap. Final 4-lap total for Cactus is a 226 or 224.4. Now Cameron Magruder, sorry, tripped on my own tongue, is
Magruder boys
out on track. Somewhat green here in the Formula USA. We've seen him over in the LMU series pretty consistently, and he's just started with his old man over here in Automobilista 2 with our ALMS series, and just trying to come to grips with another sim. It's always different. It's always a difficult thing bouncing from one sim to another, so certainly trying to find where the groove is, where the tracks feel good, where the cars feel good, and this is definitely a very challenging car to jump feet first in. But in our first, mock qualifying, he had a pretty decent pace. We're going to see what he's got as he's completed his out lap now. I believe he's on a warm-up lap, or is it? I wonder if it's logging everybody as an extra lap because it still says out lap for him. So, and Randy's now in the chat saying, I told everyone to add another lap of fuel. This is being fixed as we speak, but...
Okay.
Or I apologize. This should be his warm-up lap. Yeah. So the status will say it will change to warm-up 1 of 2 when he completes this lap, I believe, because it's going based on laps completed. It's just a little bit confusing. His warm-up lap will cross the line at... Oh. Okay, so it is 1 lap behind.
Yeah, that's what I've been seeing.
Gotcha.
Confused.
No,
But,
Goose, if you want to line up again, go for it, man.
I may or may not be plugging my wheel back in. I may or may not be going for a qualifying run. I didn't even think about it. It was sitting here. It was set up, and as I was getting ready to jump in,
The
I was
temptations.
like, oh, let me move this thing out of the way.
It's
Yeah,
just
why not?
so strong.
I gotta figure out what the heck my my button is for my wing back, because I don't know what it is. It's been however many, maybe over a year. I don't know. But I didn't end up using it at Fontana. Didn't seem to end up being that big of an advantage, as it turned out. But I did try.
Yeah, it wasn't as significant. It's less of a. It's more of a round oval versus a square with rounded corners.
Yeah. Well, Cameron's on his second warm-up lap.
Starting strong, but
yeah,
not quite as fast as the other guys. But again, we got to keep in mind this is quite literally a kid, and this is a very rough car to learn how to drive, and already improving by a whole mile-per-hour average on his warm-up lap into his first flyer. Seems real excited to jump into AMS2. Approaching the ovals from a little bit more of a how can I get better and improve standpoint versus, oh, it's just turning left. What's challenging about it? Very analytical approach, which is kind of what we like to see.
Yeah, Cameron. I've driven with him. Well, I guess for the first and second times in the last sort of week or so, and naturally sort of been seeing what he's got as a driver, and I was very impressed on the outset, and I think with a bit more time, a bit more maturity, and practice. Everybody needs practice here or there, but I think he's going to be an absolute force in whatever he drives in.
Yes,
I think
absolutely, and I hope we
in the ovals so far this evening.
And continues to improve each lap, as you can see there on the leaderboard. Warm up 1, 2:24.8. Warm up 2, 2:25.8. Qualifying 1, 2:26.4. Qualifying 2, 2:27.2. He is getting faster every lap. Starting to find a rhythm, starting to find what's working for him, where he can push the car. Currently projected P1 if he continues this pace. Unfortunately, that last lap there killed Spikey's qualifying run. And he'll cross the line here with a 2:21 or 2:27.1, so a little bit slower than his previous run. That was a downshift. I think that was a botched corner. Oh, I think he thinks he's done, but he's got one more lap.
Oh.
It's that warm-up bug. It's that warm-up lap.
Yep.
Throwing
Everybody's thinking they need to do 6, but in reality, everybody needs to do 7 laps. Well, maybe it's another opportunity for everybody to give it a go one final time.
We knew this wouldn't be perfect. That's why we're here doing a test, making sure everything is A-okay.
Yep.
And I believe Goose is staged and ready, so we're going to send him on his way.
I think I might stage myself in a moment here. If I can make sure all T's are crossed and all I's are dotted.
And all arrow is gone. And
all arrow is gone, yep.
Super Goose's time has been wiped as he goes for a second attempt. Qualifying for the second running of the America's Racing League Indianapolis 500. So excited we got this tool up and running and mostly functional. The functionality is just so neat. Being able to qualify like this is super fun.
No, I'm excited. When you sent me the message first, whenever it was last week, you were like, "Hey, we're doing the full qualifying event." And I was like, "Well, that's as a I wouldn't exactly call myself quite an oval enjoyer. I'm more an oval appreciator. But I always any and all opportunity to experience a new series, a new form of racing, I'm always excited, and to get to sort of do it in a sim with people we're sort of familiar with, and I don't know, I'm really excited.
I'm so stoked, and I'll be honest, as we're 5 rounds into the IMSA calendar now, so I can feel comfortable starting to divulge some stuff coming up with Season 2 of Formula USA. It is next. Formula USA is next. We moved it up a season, so we will have Formula USA back, and this is going to kind of lead into it. So we're going to do the qualifying, and then we're going to do the race, and then I believe the following Tuesday is the first round of Season 2. Is kind of what we're looking for in terms of timeline. So we're going to kind of use this as a big marketing push, get everybody interested that's interested, have them come out, do the race, and then there's a series right after to capitalize on it. But where it's kind of going with that, I'm very closely analyzing the popularity of this qualifying tool and this qualifying method. and seeing what people think, if people like it, if people don't like it. Obviously, it wouldn't be in a single-car scenario, but there's a very good chance we adapt this tool in a modified form to the regular season ovals. Because IndyCar qualifies on fastest average speed on all ovals. The rest of the ovals on the calendar, it's fastest 2-lap average. So this tool will track if multiple cars are on track. We're just doing it the traditional way and running, one car. So if we think we can make it work well, we may very well adapt this for our oval races, because I think it would be super cool to qualify in a little more of a unique manner than just flat time-based qualifying.
Oh yeah, I completely agree. No, it'd be stellar, and hopefully there's enough interest in it, and sort of all the kinks can get worked out. I mean, I'm already pretty impressed with the functionality, the overall workability of it. Super Goose is putting down his first lap after his warm-ups.
Second fastest,
Oh,
yeah.
first.
2:27.9.
Second fastest, okay.
Yeah, and now he's on his first flyer.
Interesting. I see a 2:28.
Yeah, his second. I'm sorry, 2:28.9. Yeah, which is very quick. And as with everybody else, you can kind of see the trend from warm-up 1 to warm-up 2. Most of those laps, they get a little faster. As these cars burn off fuel, folks, it is incredible how heavy fuel is in these cars. It makes a huge difference. Actually slowed down a little bit for qualifying lap 1.
Yeah.
Oh, a little bit of a wiggle there going into turn 3.
Looking a little. I'm noticing everybody kind of favoring the midline. Nobody running it all super the way out. I would be pressed to remember exactly how I drove this car a year ago, or what ended up being quick, but time's sort of stabilizing at about 228 miles an hour.
That's
I feel like we're just casually dropping.
I know.
228.
Such an incredible amount of speed. Like, I'm just sitting here. It's funny we had the same thought at the same time. I'm like, that is so fast.
Just relaxing. Faster than probably twice as fast, maybe 3 times as fast as anyone's ever been in a normal car that would be watching
Cracking
this.
229 on lap 3, though, as he enters his final lap of qualifying. A little bit of a bobble there on the screen, but Goose's previous 2 qualifying attempts was running on fumes at the end of his cooldown lap. So doing everything he can to pack the perfect amount of fuel into this machine. Where does he land at the end of lap 4? 228.892. Super Goose is now your current pole sitter in the test session.
Definitely, it's interesting after a session like that. Given, how you're allowed to sort of give it another go. I wonder how tempted. Obviously, this isn't the real thing. Not everything's on the line, so you may as well kind of go for it. Anyways, but seeing it's like, oh, I wasn't faster every lap over lap, and there's still clearly a bit more speed. There's a bit more to gain. It'll be definitely interesting to sort out on the qualifying day.
Oh yeah,
who all's gonna risk it for the biscuit?
And the other thing to consider right now, for the sake of testing, this is a fixed session, right? The time's not really doing anything to the track conditions. It is already heavily rubbered in. When we get into qualifying day, the guy that goes out first, not going to be the fastest at all. You're going to have a greasy track. It's not going to be quite up to temp. The car is going to want to slide a little bit more. It's going to want to push, especially in these exit corners. I'll tell you, turn 3 and 4, I don't know what it is. You talk about 4 distinct corners in an oval. Turn 3 and 4 in Indy are so challenging. And I don't know if it's just because you're at the end of the lap and you're ready for the next one, or if the banking just feels different. But getting out of those 2 corners without washing is very difficult. And early in a qualifying sim, it's going to be challenging pushing these cars as hard as they can go, because, again, you're going to want as little aero to hold you back as possible.
Yeah, it's enough to keep you pointing in roughly the correct direction, but ultimately you're running pure low downforce, all gas, no brakes runs here. And I always remember, I think turn 4 was my favorite of the bunch, and maybe not the one I felt the most comfortable in, but just, I don't know, it felt good. It could be turning back on and realizing, all right, that's another lap done.
Yeah.
You know,
One more.
made it through this. Yeah, made it through this time without kissing the concrete, the wall of concrete, not the asphalt on the ground. But
That's reserved for winners. The bricks, at least.
Correct. And I would never.
You'd never kiss the bricks, or you'd never win.
Both.
Oh, you got to kiss the bricks, man. Only so many people have gotten to do that.
I would kiss the bricks, but I wouldn't win to be put into the position.
I got you. That makes a little more sense. Like, man,
yes.
If you're invited to kiss the bricks after winning the Indianapolis 500, you got to take that opportunity.
Oh, 100% in a heartbeat. I will say, I am currently, I'm second in line on the pit exit, so I will be going. However, I can almost guarantee that it's going to get binned.
Who is that ahead of you? Is that Jeff H?
That is Jeff H.
All right, I
One
cannot.
of the few cars that I can recognize immediately off livery alone, the orange and
just because you're so used to seeing it and going, yep, he won. Yep, he won. Yep, he won.
Yep, he won.
This is Jeff H's show. Everybody's just here along for the ride.
It is interesting because the one race he didn't finish well in the DNF, it was the final round. And whether or not anybody realizes it, because I didn't know it until after the show was over, I was technically involved and possibly at fault for him.
I think we determined you might have been at fault.
Yeah.
But I think he was like, championship's still mine, so.
Yeah. No, it was definitely an issue of a bit of net code, because I know he watched the stream and was like, yeah, that didn't really look like you hit anybody. But then if you look in the replay, it looks like I absolutely scalded into the back of John Stewart and then sort of ping-ponged everywhere. And I don't know. That wasn't my goal. My one goal for myself was to not ruin anybody's race.
I don't know if you caught that, but there was a little wiggle coming out of 4 there for Spiky Cactus. Having a hard time, although I will say his first qualifying lap now is broken into the 227s. He's having a real hard time cracking out of the 227s, and I'm going to be honest, I'm trapped there too. I've run laps, I've run quali sims, and getting out of that 227 range is so hard. I feel like I'm on edge at 227. And to get Jeff H's warm-up 230, warm-up 231, quali 231, quali 230, like that just frightens me at how that must feel behind the wheel.
It's super impressive. Listen, if I crack 225, I think I'll be 225 and out of the wall. I think I'll be okay. I think I can go to bed. I can sleep soundly.
Hey, that's still faster than you or I'll probably ever go in our lifetime.
Probably, yeah. Outside of at least on the ground. I was gonna say someone could cheat and be like, actually, I've been in an airplane that goes 600. I'm like, well, that doesn't count.
Well, okay, yeah. Well, that's gaming the system there.
Yeah.
These are
the
land
fastest
planes.
I've ever been in a car is 130.
Oh. He's inching it closer. He's got a lot of ground to gain, though. I don't know if he's going to have it. This has to be a monster lap.
see. 2 corners remaining. And
Nope. He's
nope.
I think
I think the has the word not been passed along that it's 7 laps instead of 6?
you've got a push. Randy says in the MS2 chat that Cameron wants you to run, so
Who, me? Well, I'm parked here. I'm ready to go. After, of course, Mr. H, which, man, that's going to be a hard act to follow. I've just realized I've totally put myself in an awful position.
I will tell you, if the car's not off, shut it off.
Oh, it's off.
Okay. I don't know if you heard the word, but folks were overheating. Jeff H departed his first run with 43% engine damage from just sitting at the end of the line.
Nice. Nice. Is he going to go? Oh, I think we got a bit of a line cutter here.
Cameron, I think, is going.
All right. Well.
That's okay, I guess. Somebody's out on track.
Okay.
That's all that matters.
That is very true. The young man cutting his teeth. I'm wondering. It's probably fairly likely that today might be the first day he's driven a Formula USA in anger.
I know he's driven the Formula USA, and I know that he and Randy were out here doing a little bit of work when we really started putting our heads down on the Indy 500. He sounds like he really wants to try to qualify for that, so I think he's more or less, too, maybe using this as an opportunity, right, to get his lumps early, learn the car, learn the feel of an oval. Obviously, nothing's going to compete against driving in the field, right? You can't simulate that. But, you know, finding how to be fast and where you want to be on track, every bit of lap, every mile counts. It's so helpful.
Yeah. Another thing is he's sort of, granted, there's a handful of us in here, but he sort of can gauge, at least with Jeff H being here, he really can gauge what the gap is from wherever he's sitting to what's probably going to be one of the quicker cars, if not the quickest car. It's good to, you know, progress report, shall we call it?
Yes.
For Cameron. And certainly valuable for him. He's going to start his second warm-up. Here's the interesting thing. I seem to be on the 6-lap program on my qualifying end, and you have the 7-lap.
Are you actually?
I know we're running different. Yeah, I know we're running different versions. You did message me.
Oh yeah.
I'm wondering if the new version produced that bug, because I see he's completed warm up 1 and he's on warm up.
Interesting. That is handy to know.
Yeah. So maybe go some more Ghost in the Machine, some more info for our wonderful developer friend and father of Cameron Magruder, Randy Magruder. We're both just swell human beings, I gotta say. They're on the short list of ARL members I've met in person, as we met up and hung out a bit during the Sebring 12-hour, which I just wish it happened every weekend. But I am excited that IMSA is going racing again this weekend, which that is your homework for anybody that's watching.
Yes.
Go watch that. Here's the thing. You got the Long Beach, which maybe isn't everyone's favorite on the calendar. I will agree, it's certainly not my favorite. But also one of the greatest circuits of all time, Imola, the 6-hour WEC season's kicking off this weekend as well. So your homework is to watch at least a little bit of both.
And
if you're gonna do it, watch the start, watch the finish.
IndyCar at Long Beach this weekend as well on Sunday.
Oh yeah, of course, because they both run at the same time.
Yeah,
that is a bit more appropriate than.
So,
hey guys, welcome to Indy qualifying. Anyways, go watch sports car racing.
We're all motorsport fans here, so it's a good week to be a motorsport fan. You know, Imola, you've got IndyCar, you've got IMSA, you got all the big three just ready to watch.
And,
so
I think NLS 4 and 5 might be this weekend as well. Or that might be next week, but that's qualifying for the 24 hours of the race, which is always a favorite of anybody who likes four wheels and steering wheels and going fast. But
Cameron Magruder, currently on pace to be P2, I guess because nobody else has fully completed a run.
We'll see. It's definitely, hopefully they've gotten the picture by now. If they're looking at the qualifying on their end, they're looking at the public link and being like, huh, maybe I do need to do an extra lap.
I hope so, because Cactus was, I think, on pace to beat his best time and aborted the final run, which is sad. Cameron, though, not shying away. 227.2 and climbing on his average.
Yep, he's gone quicker. We'll see if he, a little bit of lost pace as it were.
Yeah.
But 27's seemed like a decent step forward. We'll see if he's going to take out another lump in his final lap.
It's a big jump.
I wonder.
This has to be a flyer.
I wonder if he's using his weight jacker yet.
A little bit of a graze of the wall.
Graze? He might have gotten away with it. Maybe he lost a little bit of momentum, which could be an issue, but I don't think that's enough to really cause any damage.
Fastest lap of the session.
Well, touch the walls, folks. It makes you go quicker.
There you go. That's what Ross Chastain proved.
Magruder approved. All right, I think Mr. Jeff H is now fired up his car. It sounds like it, at least from where I'm sitting. So I think he's gonna. Yep, he has officially entered circuit.
All right,
ladies and gentlemen, the king has arrived.
The man, the myth, the legend, Captain Clinch himself, Jeff H, out on track in his transient 08 machine. I think that's because people are staged at the end of pit lane. I don't know if there's anything I can do to make that go away.
Yeah. I'd say I know.
What's funny is the cockpit cam, it works. His car's there.
I have noticed that, but that's in if anyone's ever ghosted or anything, I noticed that the cockpit cam does always work. I'm wondering if this means perhaps that we will need to set a qualifying order in order for people to not stage in pit lane, because it would be a bit annoying to stare at transient race cars.
Whoa! Did you see that? That was almost a massive incident.
Yeah.
Going into turn 2.
At 230 miles an hour.
Yeah.
For Jeff H. See where he's at.
Oh man, my heart rate just accelerated. That's what I'm hoping we get out of this. Not just some good conversation and watching good guys go around track, but well and truly, for some reason it still thinks Jeff H is not. It says outlap for me.
Yep. So I see that he's just completed his first warm up, and that was a 2:25.5. So definitely not as quick as he can go, but that is on the quicker end of warm-up laps. First warm-up laps that we've seen. We'll see if his second lap will appear on your screen. It does appear on mine.
It should switch over now. Yep, now it's timing his first warm-up.
There we go.
I hope he accounted for that. So yeah, I guess that would make sense. He had an outlap and then a fly or a warm-up, and then this is now his first live warm-up because the tool's a lap behind.
Yeah. See where he's at. I'm expecting some pace. His second warm up that is his first. See, now it's confusing in mine. The numbers that I can see that don't matter. That last one was a 2:29.4. So
2:28
speed.
2:28.8.
Yeah. So a bit slower. than his
He could be
invisible first.
He could absolutely be low fuel map at the moment just to make sure he's got enough fuel for what he thinks is his flying laps. We'll know here if he turns the heat up at the end of this lap. Oh, a little bit of a graze of the wall. Oh, and a little wiggle on the bottom.
Oh, I don't think he got away with that one.
I don't think he did. I think that's a bent toe link. He's gonna keep his foot in it though, I think. Nope, that's a lift. Oh man. And that right there, folks, is why this will be a broadcasted qualifying run, because people are going to be doing everything. They're going to start to use every inch of the track to try to increase their speed.
Yeah, and now I'm terrified, frankly.
Are you next up, Papa Bless? All right.
I am currently exiting pit lane. I have not driven this setup in a long time. I remember it was absolutely terrifying to drive, so we'll see how she goes. I found my weight jacker buttons. Not that that's going to help.
It might help a little.
We'll see.
Is that Goose lined up at the end of pit lane and Cactus as well? So I think I know what causes people to ghost. It actually looks to be...
I've immediately gone into the wall. And
oh! Oh, and that, folks, there goes a wheel.
That went well. So I forgot to up the weight jacker into turn 1 and understeered square into concrete. Anyways, back to the professionals.
I think I'm gonna jump in for an attempt.
I think you should
go for it.
I'm definitely gonna put something on the board. Because Cameron, I know won't let me hear the end of it if I don't. So.
See if Spiky Cactus can improve. He was on pace to improve in his last one. Be very interested to see where he lands. What I really appreciate about this style of qualifying, too, is it rewards consistency, not just single lap speed.
Yeah.
Cameron says Jack is correct. He will never hear the end of it.
I'll put in a time. Might be here for a while, but I will put in, or not a time, I should say, a average speed. I need to adjust my language just a bit. Because I'm so used to the stopwatch being the end-all be-all on a circuit. Slightly different.
And but you look at the qualifying, right? Like, Jeff H. has had fantastic single-lap pace. 38.919 is his fastest time on track, but hasn't been able to stick a 4-lap qualifying run together. And right now sits P4.
Yeah. We shall see what he ends up doing. I wonder if he's staged at pit lane already. I see somebody.
I believe he's still in the box. I see Papa Bless, that's you going to the end, and then P2 would be Super Goose at the end of the lane. So I do think what I was going to say, what causes people to ghost is if you get close enough to make contact in pit lane, your car will ghost because there's no contact in pit lane.
Gotcha.
So if you leave space, like you actually leave a proper line, it shouldn't ghost people out. Not that it's a huge issue.
No, well that's good that we know that now, and I guess that's something we can sort of figure out is how much space is enough space, and make sure all drivers are aware of that for sure, because it would be a bit of a shame. Yeah, Super Goose he was parked next to the safety car, so I was just sort of like, well, it's not at the end of pit lane, so I'm just gonna do a little line cut. I mean, he's not,
It's not technically at the end of the line.
Exactly. Exactly. If he was closer to it, but no, I think he's having a conversation with whatever celebrity is going to be driving the pace car, as they usually do.
I think this year it's Indiana University football coach Kurt Signetti.
I was gonna say it was Jamie Foxx last year.
Last year was Michael Trahan.
Okay.
And
Where was then?
highly
What did
amusing.
Jamie Foxx do? Where did I come up with that?
I mean, I think he was at the race. I think. I don't know. It's a big event.
I don't know. I probably saw at some point him do something in a pace car or safety car. One of the 15,000 things I see.
All right, so now we're gonna get our real, true showing of potential competition on the board. Spiky Cactus is only 0.2 of a mile an hour off of Cameron Magruder's qualifying speed right now. And that's just after one lap. If he can continue to find a little bit of speed lap over lap, he very well. Cool, a little bit of wide run there. You can kind of see the back of the car step out a little bit on the exit of 4. He's going to have to find a little more speed.
It is interesting after sort of a mistake like that. You kind of got to build your momentum back up.
Yes, and it's such a small mistake.
Yeah. It's like, oh man, I scrubbed, 2-3 miles an hour. Well, guess what? You're probably not gonna get that back on your next lap. So it's so critical for your performance. And I have a feeling once he crosses the line, we'll see the results of that.
A little bit slower at a 2:26.4. This is his final
That's what I was
lap.
afraid of. Yep, we'll see what he does. Hopefully no more wiggles. It's a bit of a mountain to climb to top Cameron, but we shall see.
Jeff H. is back out of the box for another attempt.
Does it make me feel better or worse that he is also not set a valid time? I feel like it makes me feel a little bit better. Even though his qualifying runs have lasted significantly longer than mine. Mine have lasted exactly one corner.
Spiky Cactus with a 2:26.982 on his cool-down lap now. Papa Bless, if you're next in line, send her, brother.
I suppose I must. And interestingly, I've just spotted there's way too much fuel in my car, which is weird because the correct amount of fuel was in the car earlier. I don't know. It's fine. That's my excuse. Too much fuel.
Matt's in the chat says, I struggled with understeer bad trying to help test the tool last night. Just ask Les. Yeah, the tires are pushing real bad for Matt last night. This challenging, man. It really is. As we now watch the, should we call you the one-trick pony? Just friggin' jumping in on the final round and
the one-trick pony.
Yeah, bidding everybody adieu with a massive drive, pole position, qualifying, and then.
Well, we made it through turn 1, which is good.
That's one turn more than we made last time. Still on your warm-up lap, though. Or your out lap. I'm sorry.
Which is
lap.
good because, well, me oh my, she's not quick.
That's nonsense.
Well, it's going a bit better so far.
Okay, this still thinks you're on an out lap, so good thing you have extra fuel.
Yep, I got plenty of that. That's the one thing I got plenty of. It said I went out with a full tank, even though I told it to give me, I think, like 18 liters, so.
The engineers knew that the tool was messed up, so they got ahead of it. Whoop!
I got away with it that time.
He must have hit nice and square.
I really did. I really did.
Oh man!
Actually, I have 1% either wing or diffuser damage, which is interesting.
Now you're on your first warm up.
That's good because I immediately made a massive error. But that's.
It's dancing underneath you.
Yep. Yeah, it's certainly. Not quite there.
Actually, I think your better call sign. Oh, that's wide. That's gone off in a bad way.
We're going into pit lane, gentlemen. Made it into pit lane. Yeah, I think the full fuel that time really made that difficult. That's attempt number 2. For the man who should.
Hey, it counted as a waved off though, and not as an aborted because you dove into pit lane. So.
Yeah, I don't know why. I know why. It's because when I left the session earlier in order to set my wheel up, I forgot to reload the setup. So I was running full default, full fuel. That's
Oh.
that'll make a difference.
Yeah, that'll do it. All right,
As I can see you doing it right now, my reminder is set. Make sure your setup's there.
Looks like Jeff's already modified this. I am gonna make a pass.
Doesn't seem like my setups are saving. Why? What is happening? AMS2, why must you vex me?
Randy says the shame, Jack, the shame. Gotta admit, it's entertaining for me.
Listen, I'm here to make everybody else feel better. I don't think I'm actually going to be able to not have a full tank of fuel because every time I try to take fuel out of the car, it puts it right back in. I've never seen this before in AMS2. Actually, I'm a bit distraught.
All right, Jack, you're gonna have to help guide the next qualifiers out. Jeff H is ahead of me in the transient orange and white. In my thought process too,
indeed.
You know, I'm probably only gonna make the occasional pass. So my plan is we'll get the session fired up and we'll get qualifying going. And if drivers want to pop into the broadcast booth after their run,
yeah, absolutely.
We can kind of keep a rolling show going.
I think that would be. I think that'd be phenomenal.
So
it would also be phenomenal if I could take fuel out of the car.
Are you doing it in the quick setup or like the advanced?
I'm in advanced setup. I put fuel down to, let's say, 30 liters, and then I exit the setup menu, and it goes back to 70. So
try it in the quick setup.
That doesn't work either.
Really?
Yeah, I may need to exit and reconvene, perhaps, but maybe I'll give it a minute to sort itself out, because I will say AMS2 is it does a great job at turn it off and turn it back on. It really does that well. But Super Goose is on circuit now.
Warm up was almost 228.
Yeah, their second warm up. But they're coming around turn 4 now.
I've got Jeff H's secret sauce under the hood here, so
if you bin it or don't go quickly, then it's your own fault, is what I'm hearing.
Actually, technically, Jeff H hasn't made a clean pass yet, so
I guess that's true. See, you have the same excuse I do.
Yeah. Not my setup.
Racing driver excuses are never far.
Yeah.
but a bit slower for Super Goose on the second lap.
Are you sure?
Interested to see. No.
I'm seeing
No, I'm just bad at
228.5.
No, I'm just, yeah, so a little bit faster
Yeah.
indeed for Super Goose on the second go. He's going to cross the line in just a second for his second.
Whoa! 229.5. The
Boy.
first driver, almost 229.6. First driver that has cracked into those. This is now. See, I'm loving this, man. Now I'm excited because I want to see where this one goes. Super Goose freaking flying.
Yeah. He's definitely looking no drama, which is a good thing.
Yeah.
Absolutely no drama. Sort of keeping it to that mid line, that low line that a lot of people have been preferring.
229.8. Can he crack the 230s and give Jeff H a sincere run for his money?
Yeah. Hello Kitty in the engine bay furiously pedaling. It's a pedal-powered kitty machine.
Goddamn, I would hate to see those freaking legs going. Don't miss leg day in that car. Freaking knee surgeries every 5 minutes.
He's coming through 4 for the final time. Is it going to be the
he's got
first
one more.
into the 30s? Oh, that's right. Sorry, I'm looking at my end.
228. He fell off a little.
Oh.
Oh my, that's 228. Yeah, that's a slow lap, man. Jeez.
Yeah, he's really struggling here.
Oh my. Final lap for Super Goose. 19 seconds in. About halfway through now. What does he have in store? Currently, qualifying P1.
It's do or die. He has not hit the wall on at turn 4. It is going to be a clean run for him.
And it is with a 229.3 is a 4-lap average. 229.326.
That is head and shoulders above what we've seen so far. Now the maestro, as it were, has returned, and let's see if it ends up going a bit better for him than it has in the past couple.
You want to know what I think is very interesting now? Look at our leaderboard in qualifying. Super Goose is at the top. Jeff H is at the top in the game. Jeff H has had the fastest single lap speed, but over 4 laps, Super Goose is now the top with a 229.326. That's just absolutely rapid. I mean, it doesn't even feel that fast in the sim. Like, you just don't feel like you're going nearly 230 miles an hour. But I mean, think about it.
It is, yeah.
It's a 5/8 of a mile straightaway.
Relaxed. Dashed in about 2 seconds.
Yeah, I mean, it's
But
just
he's-
gone.
I mean, the overall top speed, almost 240 miles an hour on this first warm-up for Jeff H.
That's nuts.
That's walking pace,
Yeah,
quite frankly.
that's my commute, dude.
Yeah.
Get there in like a minute.
Oh, wait a minute. I think we're... Have we synced up, man? No, it still says you're on an he's on an outlap and not on a warm-up.
Mine says outlap as well. Are you looking at the leaderboard online? Or are you running the tool separately?
I'm running the tool separately since that's what I would be doing. That's what I'd prefer to do.
The remote link. Yeah, the remote link is showing. It shows the same data at the same interval. So if for some reason you forgot to view it, the only thing you wouldn't have access to are the power buttons at the bottom that say simulate, stop, reset, all that. Now Jeff H is on his first flyer. Or first warm-up.
His warm-up that I can see, 230.5 miles an hour.
Whoa, he woke up.
Yeah. And he just hit 241.
Oh my God.
Which means he's gone about 2 miles an hour faster at the end of the straight between 2 and 3, rather.
So warm-up lap 1, he clocked 2:30.414 as his fastest 4-lap average.
Jeez.
That is just rapid.
Yeah. Well, we'll see if he can put together the 5 more he needs. But it's looking good for the moment, but it can all be dashed in the blink of an eye.
Warm-up 2 nearing an
For the
end.
man in orange. Yeah.
2:31.360 on the warm-ups. He is on a mission.
That's actually kind of crazy.
The question is, do we see a single driver crack the 2:32s? I think if anybody can do it right now, it's going to be Jeff H. I mean, just
his progression since the warm up on his first couple of laps would say that he has the ability. We'll see his first
2:31.1 on his first flying lap. He goes purple for the first qualifying lap.
Yeah, I don't really know what to say about this other than, well, it took him a couple of tries, but I think he's finally worked out all the kinks.
So fast. It's like
really fast.
It's so fast.
Interestingly, he's sort of doing more what I would expect and more what I was defaulting to.
Look at that.
Which is
Carbon copy.
Wow. That's actually really impressive. We said consistency is important, and I think he had his ears on and went, okay, cool, watch this. How about two identical speeds?
I want to see
just
somebody
3 decimals to a thousandth of a mile an hour is fairly unbelievable.
I want to see somebody break 2:32s. I challenge people.
Well, I think if somebody maybe goes out there and tows him around, maybe. It's gone a bit quicker,
2:31.4. He's getting closer, folks. He
Yep.
is right on the cusp. One more lap to go for Jeff H. and his qualifying attempt.
There's just like little to no drama with anything he's got going on. Nothing looks unsettled. Nothing looks on edge.
It's an absolute rocket ship.
Yeah, he's sort of leaving about half a car length to the wall whenever he's exiting a corner. He's not pushing that. He's getting ready to...
And to the top goes Jeff H.
2:31.2 average lap time. And that's impressive, but if you're ready for a show, ladies and gentlemen.
Never driven this setup before, so I'm brown pantsing it.
Yeah. You look already a little you look like how I felt. Your car looks like how I felt. Which was terrifying.
I'm not going to show all my cards up front.
He's prepping. He's prepping himself just a little bit. And I gotta say, you're kind of the first one to really do that.
Immersion, man. I'm full immersion.
I love it. AMS2 is the immersion sim.
You gotta warm the motor up. You can't just go full beans right off the get. The other thing is, look, I'd rather take my chances full push on 4 laps than 7.
I think that's fair. I think that's really fair.
I usually turn it up on my last out lap. Or my last warm-up.
Let's see if that comes true.
So this is my second warm-up, I believe.
Well, congratulations. You've set the slowest laps today. Average speed 205.9 miles. But that's the invisible warm-up lap that should count but doesn't quite count at the moment. Such as the state of a new tool. Hence our us being here this evening. The wick's being turned up a little bit on your first warm-up. 23.3. It's gone a bit quiet.
Yeah, the focus is real now. Oh shit, I had more warm-up laps. I'm still in the old qualifying method. Woo! Ah, about pooped myself there. That slid. An extra wiggle out of 4. It's so hard with how these cars are set up to not overturn. Because sort of naturally they're sort of pushing to the right. Once you put steering lock on, it starts to you're tempted to bro steer a bit. The first warm-up or the second warm-up is looking pretty solid on the outset. One of the quicker warm-up 2s we've seen. This is my first flyer.
Flyer's in. It's a bit quicker, a 228.7.
God, it does not want to turn there. It is not digging. Oh, how does Jeff do this, man? I've got the same setup. This is frightening.
I can't say. I can't say because it's coming for number 2. Is it quicker? Is it slower? Is it worse? Well, it's actually, you know, you're kind of carbon copying Jeff H right now, except just a little bit slower. Because that was almost 2 identical laps. You were off by 0.003 of a mile an hour.
Hell yeah.
So consistency is there. About a 5.5 mile an hour difference average between you and poised for third. And well, maintaining consistency a bit slower. But he isn't in the wall, ladies and gentlemen. He's making me look like a buffoon. Just as a reminder, I'm out of practice. I'm severely out of practice in these cars. And what other excuses do I have? See what it's going to be for lap 4 for glory. Ooh, it's a 2:29 average.
Holy shit!
On the final lap, like just a bit more, and you would have been at 230 miles an hour.
Oh, dude, I got the jitters. That's exciting, man.
That was really. I'm impressed. I gotta admit, I'm impressed. And I'd say if you maybe ironed out the couple mistakes you made in the first lap, maybe 0.5 mile an hour up on each.
A little bit more trim on fuel, too. I definitely had way more fuel on board than I needed.
Violet, you're coming in. I think. Who's
Whoops.
Spiky Cactus is lined up? It's all right. You made it. You made it in. Nobody saw it.
Exactly.
Everybody saw it. Spiky Cactus is lined up, but isn't exactly moving.
There he goes.
There he goes. I'm gonna attempt. All right, let's see. Is it? Nope. All right, we're still. I thought hopefully.
Oh, a little bit of the grass. A little bit in the grass.
Just mowing the lawn. Unique tire warm-up strategy. I'm like so confused with what's going on the back of the gear. Okay, I managed to get it to work where I don't have 70 liters of fuel. So I'm just gonna stick the car at the end of the lane.
Super Goose says, I think Jeff was holding it in 5th gear's red line more than I was. Definitely believe it. I couldn't figure out if I wanted to shift into 6th or not. The car felt like it could do it, and the 6th gear was there.
It is interesting, at least this setup, which I'm now realizing, since I'm pretty certain these cars have had a bit of updates to them since last year. So I imagine my setup is hopelessly out of date. Oh, Spiky Cactus is already aborting. Interestingly.
I am going to move us both back up into the actual voice chat.
Sure.
We've gotten pretty good, comfortable read on the qualifying, and that way we can kind of provide some feedback or gain some feedback from the folks up there.
Perfection. I will starting.
Les Paul, hi.
Hello.
Hello.
Oh, we've been having a good old time over here.
This is actually so fun. This is actually so fun. Oh, I'm echoing from Randy.
Yeah, let me kill my. There, I muted it. Sorry.
Okay, no, you're good. I just wanted to make sure I wasn't like. Watching is super exciting because you can start to see people doing what they can to get the car as fast as humanly possible, like trying to trim as much out of it. And then you get the mistakes like Jeff made where you graze the wall and you break a toe link or your suspension gets shot, or in Jack's case, you go for a Tokyo drift.
Do it twice.
Well, I got some tips from him on driving that setup that you were having fun with, so now I just need that setup so I can try it. So wait, who's driving right now? I'm showing Papa Bless and Spiky Cactus both on outlaps. What's happening?
No, Spiky Cactus boxed after his first outlap. He said he messed up his gears and setup. So Papa Bless is the only one on track right now.
You reset Spiky Cactus?
I can actually. Hang on. I forgot that I could do that.
You are the admin.
Wait a minute. Is it question mark equals?
Yeah, question mark admin equal at the end of the URL, and then you put in the admin thing.
There we go.
I gotta say, fairly unsurprisingly, it's much easier to drive this thing when there isn't an extra 30 liters, 40 liters of fuel. So that's good.
Yeah, absolutely. Okay, good.
Hey, there,
okay,
it worked.
Yes, good. That was what we wanted to see. Things do happen. So yes, while you guys have been doing your thing, I've been negotiating world peace with the code over here. I did notice that the status has it had something I didn't even recognize. It had an A2 or an A3.
Oh yeah, I saw that.
And I was like, "What the heck is that?" Because I didn't tell
attempt.
it to do that. I was like, "It's attempt. It's absolutely attempt."
I absolutely adore that. It's great for the broadcaster.
Not my idea. I would love to take credit for that, but I think it was the freaking AI that.
But I mean, yeah, for somebody in the booth, you know, by the time qualifying gets into full swing, like, folks are going to come and go. You may forget who's done how many passes. So being able to see how many attempts people have made is kind of cool because you can go, oh, hey, this is their second attempt.
No, I mean, I think that the big negative tonight was the fuel counter and the lap people, you know, being forced to bring extra fuel and me. I'm screaming in the chat people to add a couple more laps with it. So
I think that happened after I reset the session. Like once I reset the results, that started to occur.
I don't know. I think it's I think it found some bugs. It was going through and it was kind of doing the math and trying to say, hey, there's a consequence of doing the outlap completed lap, and when does it do the detection? And so, yeah, there was some squirrely stuff with the telemetry that I've got. So, my thought is, when we're done here and maybe there's just a couple of us left, if you want, I can say, whoa.
Everything's fine. Everything's fine. I just turned in really late.
Turn in, okay, piece of advice from Jeff, turn in earlier than you think you need to.
Really?
He said it's ungodly how early you have to turn in before you think you need to and get it right down there.
Yeah, my fear is getting it right down there.
Well, that's the thing. He's saying if he was watching you, Les Paul, and he was going where he's turning in too late, and then he's pushing up into the wall. So
interesting.
Your entrance there, when you choose to dive in, the timing and the angle is everything. I mean, by the time, well, then that happens. So
very interesting.
So yeah, definitely work to do there. But yeah, what was I saying before Jack decided to entertain us with his wall riding there? I forgot.
Well, I will say interestingly, because I'm running it separately. I'm running the tool separately, and everything's working. I don't have an extra lap.
I think I know what happened. You never reset your sim, did you? Like, you never reset the session.
I did.
Oh, did you?
I joined it first, had the tool open, and then closed the game entirely and reset it.
But did you hit the reset in the tool?
I did.
The tool who's hosting? It's you, right?
It's me, but he's running the tool as well.
Yeah.
But yeah, he can run it. I'm not sure it matters when you say he's running it. He's running the host from talking to his telemetry, or he's just running the URL.
He's running the host. Yeah.
Oh, I see.
And I will say, I'm getting two different readings. Oh, you got one? Oh no!
You did not run out of fuel.
Dude, I was up by 2/10 as well.
Well, you better return to the pits and get some more fuel, dude, because Cameron's not going to let you live this down.
Or you can just coast across the line, see where you land.
Yeah, I will. Even though I already applied the brakes, I will coast across the line.
I told Jeff when he was done, I said, for the love of God, just enter the pits normally, because, like, literally, I've seen 10 different ways to enter the pits.
I did a 29.8. Let's go. Gentlemen, I can do it. I can do a 230. Hold on.
Oh my God, you did! You almost broke 230. The last lap was pretty pitiful, though. That average.
Coming for Jeff. Jeff is left, but I think it would be hysterical if you somehow whoop Jeff. We got to screenshot that thing.
Does anybody think 232s are possible?
I mean, Jeff's fastest was a 231.482. So he'd have to have half a mile an hour faster, and he'd have to average that. I mean, he could get that for one lap. I don't know if he could sustain that for 4.
Yeah, I mean, he was hitting 240s.
The
Papa
fastest
Bless
speed I saw him hit was 242.
Yeah.
Between 2 and 3.
So yeah,
I will say, my fastest lap is already head and shoulders faster than Cameron's. So we're just gonna put that out there.
Yeah, but your average is a pitiful 205.
That's true.
Come on.
True. It is really bad.
You know, Cameron's got the ultimate comeback, though, Jack. How many tries did it take you?
Ooh.
How much? Hey, my comeback to that. How much practice has he done? This is the first time I've driven Indy in a year.
I bet this is.
I think he and I did a little bit of practice with the AI, and we smashed up our cars really good a whole bunch of times.
I mean, if we're counting by numbers of laps, it's taken me to go this fast. I'd say it's only taken 8 laps to get up to speed.
You and Cameron can continue.
I'm just doing it in a very public forum.
Yeah, you're doing it for all the 4 streamers that are currently watching and those who tune in later and go, "What the hell is this?"
it's your humble broadcaster.
Oh my god!
I'll do one more run and then I'll be. But no, I put the sim away and then I brought it back out.
Yeah, he was in the booth with me and he's like, "This is too tempting. I've got to try it."
Yeah. See, here's the problem. If I get too tempted, then who's gonna broadcast the race? Because I'll still broadcast the race. I will still be there.
I mean, it's fun. It's fun not worrying about a time and worrying about just trying to make the car go as fast as it can.
True. I will say I'm still thinking about it in terms of time. I'm looking at my delta and being like, all right, I'm either faster or slower. Because ultimately they're kind of one and the same, but like, I don't know, it's cool.
All right, I'm having it pack up a zip with all the fixes, and after Spiky and Jack do their next one, if you want, Les Paul, you could unzip this and fire up. If even just 1 or 2 of you want to give it a go, we could see whether at least. I mean, you don't even really have to finish the run. I just really want to see what happens at the beginning with the outlap and the warm-ups, see if it counts them properly and times them properly.
Yeah.
We can do it before Jack's run if you want. It won't take me any time to download and update.
Either that or I'll do 2 more runs. Doesn't matter to me.
Jack's going, I'm gonna get up to speed. I'm gonna get that Jeff guy.
Dude, I don't know if I'm gonna get that Jeff guy.
That's fast.
But I absolutely can do 230. Absolutely can do it, considering I've almost already done it, and I was going a heck of a lot quicker on that final lap before.
228.7 for Cactus on his first flyer.
That's good. That's better than mine.
So
220.
The public link counts down. The host counts
down,
up.
but it counts up. That's weird.
I feel like I'm learning something in regards to what line is the quickest line.
Oh, hold on a minute.
Ooh, 229.7.
Ooh,
No, it counts down. Look at your screen. It's minus 22, 21.
Yeah,
it starts counting back up.
And then it hits 0, and then it starts coming back up.
Yeah,
So,
on my host, it starts at 0 and counts up.
See, I don't even have a camera.
when you say on your host, you mean like the terminal output window of it?
Yeah,
or?
like the local browser that it pops up, that one counts up from 0 in time. Oh my goodness.
Spiky
229.8. Cactus woke up. One more lap.
He did indeed, but he's
projected
already at a
P2.
29.4. Yeah. If he keeps up the momentum, he'll jump the Gooser, the Super Gooser. And something that's interesting is Super Goose and Spiky Cactus's fastest timed laps are identical.
Oh my god, they are.
They are identical, which is cool.
It says it's a clock sync issue. Current lap started out as a
Across
service
the
link.
line.
229.2. Little slower on the last lap, I think.
Yeah.
Oh.
It's not quite P2. Here's the unfortunate thing, because he's doing 1 lap. I have it where it's 1 lap less. He's actually in second.
Oh.
Oh no, he isn't quite in second. No, I'm dyslexic.
All right, Jack, go out because I'm still.
Okay.
I'm still doing my thing here.
This is exciting. I cannot wait for the actual qualifying event now because this is fun to watch.
Yeah.
So yeah, apparently this has to do with server-side clocks and client-side clocks.
Ah.
And so the clocks says the local browsers on the same machine as the server, so the clocks match, but remote clients have different system clocks. And if the remote client's clock is behind the servers, then date now minus started at is negative. So yeah, it's got to figure out a fix for that. Yeah, it's doing it now. It's fixing it. That was actually a really useful piece of feedback because I did not even think of that.
Yeah, I just noticed it. I was looking over there. I'm like, that doesn't look right.
No, that's what I'm saying. And it's simulated right? Because when you simulate it, you're just simulating it on the same machine, same everything, and it's just like simulating. It's like, oh, good, ship it,
It does say Super Goose is on a outlap, and he is most certainly in pit box.
Did he perhaps cross the line at pit exit? Because I see he's parked there.
He's in his box.
Oh, he's in his box. Okay.
Was he parked at the end of pit lane before?
Oh no, nobody's parked at the exit.
I messed up. My bad.
Oh no, you're good. I just want to make sure that it was a. So did you start and then return to box?
That was really scary.
Yeah, I accidentally crossed the line. I wasn't trying to.
Okay.
Oh, you actually started another lap. Okay, we don't want to reset. I wonder if I should add a button that'll mark it complete. So if you get kind of stuck in that state, because you don't want to reset him, because
just mark it complete and save the existing results. Yeah, you can probably do that. Oh my God, dude, you get so close to the wall. No, you're good. I mean, this is why we're doing it. We want to test all these scenarios so we can
get closer if you want.
Can you? I feel like. I mean, I guess you could. I don't think you should.
I turned in too late again.
This is your first flyer, or this is your first warm up. I'm sorry.
I was gonna say. I was like, I hope it's my first warm up because it's.
Don't do that, Dan.
This is going poorly.
No, this is super cool. I mean, I know I'm biased because I had something to do with it, but I think it's cool anyway.
As an unbiased third party, I think this is super cool.
All right, it's adding the complete button right now.
Sweet. Oh, it actually it just updated Super Goose as a waved off run, but it kept his time. Interesting.
Yeah, I just pulled out again.
Oh, did you? Okay.
Oh,
that might have done it.
Waved off. Yeah.
So we'll want to watch and see what happens when he crosses the line and see if it.
We'll have
another
three
run.
buttons to be added, and you'll have a reset that'll put them in idle and ready to go out again. You'll have a DSQ, which I can't imagine why we would have to use, but I figured it's a useful tool to have just in case. And we'll have a complete button in there that'll just say, hey, that's your time. We'll mark it complete.
Sweet. Things are coming together.
Yeah, I kind of figured, if we can get one or two more sessions, it doesn't even have to be a ton of people. I don't really think it matters that much if you have 3 people or 20 people or 30 people. At this point, I think the bigger you can test what you need to test with just 1 or 2 people.
Yeah, I wanted to give people an opportunity to kind of jump in and observe it here.
Gentlemen.
Uh-oh.
Knocking on the door.
230.
Let's go.
Lap 2, where's he going to land? Oh, I saw that wiggle.
I touched the curb. I touched the curb a little bit, but we're still good. You do have to basically be on it, though.
Cameron's going to be spitting bullets when he sees... I think he went up to go to bed because he didn't realize you were going to go back out. Either that or he went up to try some LMU. I can't get him out of
there's the wall!
No. Oh! I touched the inside curb again. It's still drivable. It's just slow.
229.7, not a huge loss.
229.8, you're still projected P2.
He's up in bed on his phone, watching the leaderboard right now, going, "Can he do it? Can he do it? Can he do it? Can he do it? Can he do it?"
It's definitely slower. It can't do 230s anymore.
Oh
geez.
no!
Oh jeez, it's slower. We're gonna.
Is he gonna wave it off?
Slower.
No. I'm gonna keep it going. It's a bit trickier to drive, but I might have to shift down, actually. I don't know. Yeah, this one's a lot slower.
228.4, not horrible. You're still projected P2 right now.
All right, well, I'll beat Cameron with a broken car. Just don't ask how it broke. It wasn't my fault.
229,399 is your current average.
That's really
The zip is built.
it's getting slower.
227.387. You did just barely beat Cameron by about a mile and a half an hour.
Wow.
Oh, so am I done?
Yeah, that was your last lap.
Okay, cool. I'm not counting, by the way.
Yeah.
I'm just
All right,
like,
let me go ahead and upload this to Les Paul.
But I'm happy to do another one once we get everything.
Okay, let me go ahead and upload this
sorted.
to him. And as per usual, back up the version you have. So
Yeah,
if we have to go back,
I've got plenty of folders. I look like a fucking file hoarder now because I've got all my I've got all the versions we've done saved in separate folders.
The scary thing about using Claude code and writing stuff with AI is, is if you haven't had time to really test it, you sometimes don't know what you're going to get. It's just like with AI. It's just, everything can be humming along, and then you just go, where did that come from? What demon possessed you to do what you just did? So I don't know. This is like a box of chocolates. You never know what you're going to get. And usually I simulate to iterate this stuff, but obviously simulating didn't help me today because of this clock issue.
So
all right,
I think I'm now 2 laps ahead on my side.
Very interesting.
Am I?
What are you doing? Crossing the line or somebody lining up?
That was
So-
Cactus lining up.
All right, people are doing more laps. People just can't get enough. I was going to say you could go ahead and unzip your new one. I mean, you don't have to shut down AMS2, but
Yeah.
You could set your new one up, but I don't know if it'll keep the times. That would be weird. It might. If it kept the browser storage and you don't hit reset.
Well,
I don't
don't
know
y'all
what it is.
worry.
Take a screenshot of these
Master
times.
Les has just screenshotted the times.
All right.
I'm sending them
So
to
you
you
got-
since you were the first message at the top of the board. I'm going to share it with the admin team later.
I'm
Okay. no, I
aboard
only
this run.
got
Oh,
one
Yeah,
extra.
we're gonna
just
run
wanna go.
another copy of the leaderboard software that I just wrote, and if it didn't bork everything, let's see if it fixed at the very least the warm-ups and whatnot. So I'm gonna go ahead and close my browser.
I've
and
closed all mine
wait
down.
for a new for you.
Sit tight.
like
Cactus,
coding
if
in
you can
real
hear us, this run won't populate. I'm going to set up a new board.
I'll see it.
That's true.
Yeah,
Papa
I'll
Bless
see
is
it.
tracking.
I'll see it. Even though it will be wrong. But yeah, so because mine was 1 lap behind, I'm actually in second,
Oh, okay. Yeah.
which is interesting. I know, I could say it's a 229.269 is my average because it wasn't that final super slow lap, which I think is funny. So if it were working correctly, I would be in second. Just want to point that out.
I feel like that meme says I don't always test my code, but when I do, I test it in production. And if you're a nerd, you know exactly what that means.
I hate to say it, but I don't think I know exactly what that means.
It means you don't actually put it in a pre-production environment and test it out. You just fling it right out there to the public and hope it works.
Like I was about to do?
Like what I just did to you. Here you go. I coded it, I zipped it, and I sent it. Have I run it? I have not. Will it explode on impact? It might.
And there's only one way to find out, ladies and gentlemen,
Exactly.
on tonight's broadcast.
Or as Austin Powers famously said, I too like to live dangerously.
Okay, so I have got the new broadcast tool up.
All right, you're gonna give us a URL.
Yeah, I'll find Earl real quick. Hang on.
Spikey's been running front arrow. Did not notice that. And Chatty said I'm gonna try it with no front. And I was like, well.
Oh, geez, he was running front. Yeah, if you trim the front out, you will get some pace.
I was gonna say he's gonna go if he's done a 31.6 with front. We might need to be scared.
The problem is I did open this tool when Cactus had start a run, so his may be.
Can you just reset?
Iffy.
Reset everything?
I can, but I'm going to wait until he completes that run.
Okay.
Oh, no, it just says warm-up 2 out of 2. But, because it's counting the warm-ups down, isn't it? That's right.
Can I get the URL? I can't see what you're saying.
Yeah, I'm working on
I
it.
see it. It's right there. He's at 166 seconds of his warm-up, right? That's funny.
I don't see that.
I see it on your screen. You're streaming it.
Oh, yeah,
that's
the
the
old
source.
that's the old link.
Oh, yeah.
It also says connection failed.
Yeah.
Very interesting that it's still pulling that, though.
It's not pulling. It's running its own timer. Because to run it to run it thousandths of a second, like, or to run it hundreds or thousands, it would be like eating the network with packets trying to do that, and it wouldn't even keep up. So,
I'm gonna assume nobody else is having this tonight, but is anybody else their pit crew is willingly refusing to put the correct amount of fuel in the car?
no. Well, I can't speak because I'm nowhere near my sim, but
Oh, well, that's fair. But no, my crew's been working against me tonight because every single time I go out of the setup menu, they put full fuel back in the car. It's really annoying.
Okay, I just connected on my sim rig, too.
okay. So is the new one running okay?
Yeah, I don't know what lap Cactus is supposed to be on. It's currently tracking him on lap 2 of his qualifying run.
Yeah, I don't know.
But we'll see what it looks like. Super Goose is lined up next, so we'll see what happens with Goose. He just cracked 230, though, on that lap.
That sounds awesome. Can I get a URL?
Oh, I sent it to you, didn't I?
Where did you send it? I'm in the AMS2 chat.
Oh, I sent
don't
it.
See it.
I sent it to your. I DM'd it to you.
Oh, okay. All right. Okay. All right. So now we see the qualifying session is no longer a button that I can click. That's promising.
No, we wanted that.
Yeah,
Actually,
we don't.
you know
we
what?
don't want the public pressing the buttons.
I'm just. Yeah, fuck. I'll just. I'll post
boy.
it in the AMS2 voice chat.
He's gone
chat.
to P2. Well, P2 on my end.
229.8. That is still fast.
Okay.
All right. I see what the man himself sees.
And this will be.
Yeah, I guess
Cool down
maybe on the
lap now.
day. I guess maybe on the day I don't run it myself in case two different things are being seen. You know, just run off of.
I mean, if you want to run it
Hopefully
yourself, that's absolutely fine. There's no. I mean, there's no
Yeah.
reason you can't.
Well, yeah. I guess that's true.
I mean, hopefully we have all the bugs ironed out. And we've
Yeah, I was
taken
gonna
care of
say if everything's ironed out, then cool. But if it's just it feels safer to just run it off.
When
the,
are-
run it off the.
How long out? How far out are we from running this thing?
About a month.
I was gonna say like a month.
We got that's plenty of time to iron out what bugs there are remaining.
Yeah.
We'll get them fixed.
Yeah,
I'm
plenty of
not
time to
worried.
come out with the new
This
homemade
is still
broadcast
beta
tool.
software.
Yeah.
Here's the funny thing.
Goose, you can go if you want.
Here's the funny thing about even trying to do that. I don't even know There's not even a way to like. Is there any actually before I lie?
All right. So it says outlap. We've got a
Okay, no,
spinner.
you can hide all the hide everything. Yeah, you could.
You might want to get rid of that other streaming one because it's showing you're streaming the old disconnected one.
Yeah.
Let's. I'm just praying right now that this is fixed. Come on, code.
See.
If you don't detect it, I'm going to be very cross.
He's into the wall.
There we go.
Okay, let's go. Come on. Count this. So it won't count. This is not his warm up.
Yeah, but it should switch to a warm up now.
It'll switch to a warm up as soon as he crosses the line.
No.
No.
Damn it. Oh, sorry, I'm on screen here.
Why did it do that? It was working just fine earlier.
Maybe it's still counting the extra outlap again.
Yeah, it is. I think.
And what is it looking like on your?
Okay,
local
now
health?
it still
It's
says
still-
outlap.
Yep. I think we're stuck.
All right, hang on.
This is a mulligan of a attempt anyway, because
All
my
right.
engine's overheating.
Y'all want to crack up?
Oh.
I have two Claude Code windows open, and I typed that in. I yelled at it in the wrong one, and it had no idea what the hell I was talking about.
Oh,
How dare you make this mistake that you haven't made yet?
Outlap to warm up when he crossed the line. Why? What is going on? And I wrote back, that's not me. That's whatever race you're watching. I'm just monitoring this other build. What are you watching? Like, dang it.
All right. Well, now it says he's on a warm up. So
yeah, now it does.
We've somehow gone from a 6-lap program to a 7-lap program to now we're on 8 laps.
Yeah.
Progress.
Well, progress in the wrong direction.
Oh, no, he's on a warm up. He just had to do an extra. You know, at least I'm showing he's counting up. Why I don't know why you're not seeing that. I'm seeing 33, 34, 35, but I don't see any times on the one that you're streaming.
No, I don't see me
This
either.
one's just come in.
Okay. So the one on the local host's browser, and you're looking at localhost. You're on the same machine, right?
No, what you see on the stream is the URL. What I'm seeing on the local host, though, also shows what I'm seeing on the stream. I don't see the timer.
Oh yeah, the timer's not there. for the
There's no
second one.
timer right now. There was on the previous lap.
Yeah.
Does anybody want to do another attempt? Because I don't mean to be hogging the track with a car that's not
No.
going
No, you're
fast
good.
at all.
No, you're.
And
Well, right now, nothing's valid because.
Oh, now you're on your first flyer.
Oh yeah, just as the turbo starts to explode.
Yeah, that's part of our plan. It's part of the program here. We
It's
it's RBOP.
my strategy, man. I'm gotta set down a nice oil slick for anyone else trying to run.
Oh, jeez. I guess I'll see if there's the correct amount of fuel in the car. That's good. There is.
After my clock sync fix, curves no sense. Okay. So it thinks it's found out what's wrong.
Oh yeah, she's not gonna make it.
Which would normally make me happy, except that before.
Oh, the car just went transient. I
should-
think the engine died.
They should
Yeah.
let you. They should let you upload a custom sound for the engine exploding. Because I just have like the Roblox explosion.
Mine would be Kachow.
Whatever.
Oh, you're back. You're back.
Oh, welcome back.
I
There's
really
a
wanted to do
screenshot with
this.
your name on it somewhere, I think.
I'm chilling because I don't want to do anything right now because I have to go to bed soon.
It's 11:21, and I am getting you up for Taekwondo in the morning. So you
Yeah,
you
and,
might.
and I was asking you something on Discord, but you kept ignoring me.
I didn't see it. I'm busy coding here.
Yeah,
I was
he's
gonna say he is busy.
he's in brain mode.
Cameron, you haven't been too busy to see that I'm going quicker than you, though, right?
He
Just
hit
to be
the
clear.
wall twice,
Wait,
three times.
I did, and still, it still was quicker. Thank you very
I was
much.
practicing for the Friday Night League because I signed up for the Friday
Oh.
Night League.
Cameron, I see your message, but I don't. I understand, but I don't think that's a good idea.
Cameron,
This
are
is
you in a hypercar? What are you driving?
I'm driving the P3.
Respect. We love our P3s around here. We love our
Janetta.
dentists. Well, that's the only one to drive.
Yeah, the Janetta is the only good one.
the Decane release, and it's just like, cool, guys, there's another car. Anyways, who cares?
Well, I gotta go to bed, guys, but that was fun. Have a good night.
Yeah, dude, thanks for hanging out and helping. This has been hugely helpful for us, so we appreciate it.
Yeah, no problem.
So, my question for you, Les Paul, is, given that it's like already 11:30 at night here, if I send you other builds, you could actually reproduce this issue locally. Like if you set it up and you wanted to just test it out by yourself, could you like do a few laps and see?
Yeah.
Or, do a lap in non-VR or something and just see. I mean, I'll try to do it as well.
Yeah.
Just whoever's got time. Just make sure that it starts ticking W1 the first time you cross the start-finish line on the track. I think it's just misinterpreting the telemetry from AMS2. There's different events that happen, like there's a laps completed and a start-finish line, and it may just be looking at the wrong thing, and it's throwing it off. And the simulate doesn't happen because it's not getting real telemetry, right? It's just making stuff up. I'm running the simulate right now on the new build just to see, but it doesn't really prove anything unless you run it with the game. Catherine Legg. There's a name I haven't seen in a while.
Made an error.
Oh!
I may or may not have saw my phone light up. Look down at it.
You can't look at your phone while you're at Indy.
I can,
No,
and
do
I
not-
did. Yeah, I saw it light up.
Put on Do Not Disturb.
Oh, I see what it was. It lit up because Mr. James O'Brien
All right.
has
I wanna
sponsored
try-
another 2 races in iRacing. That's what
If I can get your indulgence, Les Paul, I want to give you one more zip. I really want to kill this bug.
O'Brien.
This bug makes me sad, so I want to kill it with fire.
Okay.
So it's zipping up right now. I ran localhost and simulate looks great, but simulate is not telemetry.
Hey, Dad, you should come up here and do a few laps, so that way we know you don't drive like a dingus.
Wow. Wow. I wasn't pulled out of a car for driving like a dingus. I just want to go on the...
No one ever told me to practice lifting and coasting.
Well, you should know that. I shouldn't have to tell you that. It's an
Are we still on
endurance race.
screen? Is the public going to enjoy this conversation?
Hey,
Apparently, yeah.
the public enjoys all sorts of things.
Welcome to the public forum.
People like
See, this is what this is part of one of the reasons why I'm excited for public endurance races on LMU, because mid-race, drivers who've just gotten out of the car coming into the box and talking to me, and I just start making fun of them. I wouldn't do that, but I would.
That's awful rude.
All right, you have a new
It'd be really
zip.
fun.
So if you want to try that once more with feeling.
Papa Bless, just
And-
hate to break it to you, you're not going to be the center of the show anymore.
Okay.
I gotta tab out, which means it froze. Actually, I mean, your car is almost dead nuts center on the screen, so I guess in some way...
Yes!
I still want to see a clean 4-lap run from Jack because I haven't seen one tonight.
That's true.
Them's
Jack
fighting
would
words.
also like to see one.
Jack loves the nearest wall.
I do.
All right, you have a zip?
Yeah, I got
go
it.
ahead and
I'm setting everything up
place,
now.
rebuild, set URLs, and let's pray. And if not, then I'm gonna probably call it and rethink my life, and then come after Claude with a stick in the morning too.
That was very sketchy.
Good old robots.
I assume I'll need to restart my thing, or
Probably, yeah.
Yeah.
I'd say
Yeah,
so.
I'm just
Safe
the
bet.
new URL close to the other one. So.
I'll be here. I took a 4-hour nap at 4 p.m. So
Apparently,
I'll be here for a
yeah.
while.
Yeah.
I think it's gonna be another late night of designing a Persia livery, which is what I did last night.
Sure.
Enjoy.
It's a Persian dog.
Yeah, I'm doing a.
All I
I'm
hear
doing
is,
a- I'm doing-
somebody saying puppy dog is Perpy Derg. It's a Persian.
Persia. No,
It's
I'm
a
modeling it
Persian.
after. I'm modeling it after the 2025 Acura ARX.
I had too many beans and I have to Persian. Yeah.
All right, there we go.
Yeah, I went there. All right. So is this the reconnecting? Is that still, you're still streaming the old one?
Yeah, that's the old one. I have to get the new link. God,
Dad, that's
These
how you're not in
damn-
World Prototype Cup.
these links are
What?
so absurd.
That's how you're not in World Prototype Cup.
Well, there's not enough people in Prototype Cup.
Yeah, I'm trying to get my dad to sign up so there can be 2 Valkyries instead of 1 Valkyrie.
I didn't know. Actually, wait, no, I don't have a hypercar race on Saturday. Maybe I'll sign up. Actually, no, I won't. Actually,
You wanna
that's a
go
lie.
back to
That's a lie. Saturday mornings will be spent doing endurance racing for the next 2 months. So.
All right.
It's on Sunday mornings.
Oh, well,
I
Sunday
see,
morning ditto.
Papa Bless, warm up 2 of 2.
Yep.
Hey, Jack, I'll pay you to jump back to the pits, let him reset you, and come out so we can see.
How
if
much
it's
am I getting
warm.
paid?
Respect.
I'll come down.
Otherwise, I'm going to be waiting a long time to see if it fixed this bug.
I'll pay you in
I will
pennies.
do that. Oh, that's right. I don't have to come to a stop in AMS2. I can just do it.
No, wild, isn't it? You can keep
All
driving.
right, so I'm good to go.
Okay, wait. You are.
I
I'm
think
still showing
Cactus was
warm-up.
lining up for a run.
Yes.
Well, then yeah, whatever.
Whoever.
It's weird because okay, so Papa Bless waved off. So you're still streaming the old one. Okay, gotcha.
Yeah, I'm working on updating it because it creates a new link
That's
every
fine.
time.
I'm trying not to freak out when I see things and go, why does it look like that?
Alright, Spiky Cactus is on the circuit, by the by.
Did I? Oh, we're not streaming it. Okay, I was like,
Thou-
I'm just.
That is Shmovin. I really wish that the that I guess second warm up I did. I think that was my first time lap. I don't know what it would have ended up being, but I'm kind of curious what the speed on that.
Well,
was.
I can't
think
see.
It might have been close to a 231 mile an hour lap.
I don't know where Spiky is. Oh, it looks like it's counting up. I think it worked.
Just crossed the line for on their out lap.
I think it worked. He
Oh,
crossed
yeah.
the line after the lap, and it's counting up.
Oh, and it's now waved off. So
Oh.
It's not. It's not.
He
it's
just
not
waved off.
Oh, he just waved off. But it was counting as W1. All right. So who's going out?
One moment. I have to do the thing to get them to put the right amount of fuel in my car.
I was like, if you return to the pits before you even start your warm-up lap, does it know to wave you off? I wonder.
Well, it said you did say it has a check. I can reset him.
You don't reset him just yet.
Okay.
Oh,
Give it like 10 more seconds.
Wait, I don't have to slow down. 'Cause I'm
Okay,
gonna-
reset
there
his
it goes.
ass.
It reset. It reset.
okay.
It waved him off. All right, Cactus,
heard
you're
me give
good.
notices.
Just hang out at the end of pit lane because Papa Bless is out on a run. But
Gotta show you boys how it's done.
so this
Well.
is your out lap. So when you cross the line, it better switch to warm up 1.
And by
Why
how
is
it's done, I
Cactus
mean,
now showing on an out lap? Did he leave the pit lane?
Yeah, he's at a pit box. He's at the end of pit lane. It wasn't tracking. Now it tracks when they leave box. I don't know if we can fix that.
Yeah. That's weird. Well, just let it sit for now.
Jack,
All
if you
right,
crash again, you have to yoke a chow.
He still beat you when he chowed. Yes, you are counting on W1 now.
Gentlemen, greatness is upon you. I
Oh,
touched the curb, I might die.
whoa. Yeah, I just hated the whole you get a spinner, but you don't really know how far along they are. Like if you can't see the video feed for any reason and you're just watching the scoreboard, it's like I wanted people to know, hey, here's where the guy is in his lap, kind of a thing.
Yeah.
So I'm totally open to doing different things, whether it's speed traps, sector times, whatever. I was just like, let's see what we got. Now, wait a minute. Didn't he cross the start-finish line?
Yeah, he did, and the warm-up timer is still counting, but let's see what happens when he crosses the line here.
So did that lap not
It's still showing you you're on a 57-second warm-up lap now,
Woo!
right?
Let's go.
Taking it easy. Out for a Sunday drive.
I've heard of lift and coast, but this is ridiculous.
Nope. Now it says you're on warm-up 2 of 2.
Okay.
So
did
it's
it
the same
make him
issue. It
two
just
laps?
double counted the first.
So
same but
same
different.
issue in a different form. Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I will carry on regardless.
I'm just over here glazing LMU because I can't do anything because I have to go to bed soon.
Now watch it spit him right onto qualifying lap 2. All right, so now you're on your first flyer.
Cool, because I'm going very quickly.
You are on your qualifier. Let's see what you got.
My turn 1 and 2 was excellent. I didn't keep it up for, however long it needs to be kept up. Oh, this one's gonna be rapid. This is gonna be a quick one.
231.029.
029.
Let's go!
You sensed it. Oh, he's in Jeff territory now.
He's starting to
Jeff
creep
did
in.
231.48.
I've gone even quicker. Gentlemen, the 232! The 232, I can feel it!
That's a whole mile-an-hour average gain. That's a big jump.
I'm turning a bit late for 3. It's not gonna be this one. But it will be a little bit quicker.
231.1.
231.128.
Really crappy in turn 1.
I'm watching the walk-in school on screen because I'm bored.
Okay, go to bed, Cameron. I'm gonna have a hard enough time getting you up at 7
Oh,
in the
there's a
morning
wall.
tomorrow. Oh! Go to bed, Cameron.
Oh, there it is again.
Staying up with the board is
And
not.
in we go!
Oh, tire came off.
Into the pits, tire flying off.
Oh, I just...
Oh, the whole I could do 4 laps without hitting a wall has not exactly
Yeah.
happened yet. Cameron, go to bed.
He did.
But I did set 2 really good laps.
Well,
Got a set 4.
I know.
you're
But I'm
half
getting
pregnant.
there.
I don't know what to say.
I'll be honest. I'm really just pushing for the single 232 lap. I want the honor. That's really all I'm going for at this point.
So let's see if
That was like, it reminds me
Cactus
of that line from
calculates
Top
right.
Gun. That was some of the best flying I've seen yet, right up into the point where you got killed.
true.
No, if to
Go to
do a
bed.
232, I think your lap time has to be like a mid 38. Like it's got to be really fast.
Let's see if it double counts Spikey's W1 here. Was it a
Yeah.
fluke or is this just, what the hell? I want to see if it's exactly double, 17, 8. Yeah, he's on the back side of the lap, so. I mean, we're progressing. We're getting there.
We are getting there.
We are going to iron these things out. I swear to God. If I have to sit there with AMS2 and pull an outliner, we're gonna fix this.
Yep, still tracking it as warm-up 1.
Still tracking, yeah.
It's weird. It was working just fine yesterday. And honestly, it was working just fine initially, and then it broke itself. I wonder if it's the session.
I'm gonna see. So I'm gonna relaunch the old version that had existed, and see if that one functions normally.
Oh, it says now. Okay, so Claude has figured it. Here we go. Here's his explanation. Now I see exactly what's happening. Crest 2 increments laps completed on pole N with lap time 0, then sends the actual lap time on pole N+1. My new code fires on the count increment. Holy shit. Last time equals 0, lap speed 0, invalid ignored, and never fires again because laps completed doesn't increment again. W1 is detected but then thrown away every time. The fix: when laps completed increments but last lap time is still 0, park a pending lap flag and resolve it next pole. God, just do it. Just freaking fix it. Good Lord in heaven. I mean, fortunately, it doesn't take you very long to fire up a new one, right? So.
No. And honestly, we don't have to complete a run either. We can just do the warm-up and see if it tracks it.
I just feel bad because Spikey's on a run here. I want to let him finish his run. He's been patient.
Don't worry, I won't finish my run anyways.
You probably won't,
Well,
and
we
it
know
won't
you
be by
You
trying.
managed.
Listen, I'm just waiting. I'm just waiting for one of these guys that are chatting a bunch to hit a 231. I haven't seen a 231 out of either of them.
Hey.
I gotta do zip.
At least I completed 4 laps.
I completed 4 laps too.
Not as fast.
Correct.
You missed that average by about 29 miles an hour.
That is it. No, I did not. My second bout was like a 227 average. What are you talking about?
Oh, okay. I still beat
It
you.
was not the slowest. Granted, if the tool was working correctly, it would have been a 229.
Oh, there it is. There it is.
By the way.
I'm feeling attacked.
Gentlemen!
All right.
Okay, honest question. Does dropping to the middle of the circuit on the straights actually make a difference? Or is that just
It makes a difference on lap time. I don't know if it makes a difference on speed.
Okay.
All right. Let's Paul.
Yeah.
You have another build.
Okay.
This time it's got it. It's figured it out.
Vibe coding. Yeah.
I tell you.
And let Cactus finish his run on stream so that he gets some screen time for being a trooper.
Let's
229.5. He is picked up immensely from the initial stages.
Oh no, it's super.
Oh, there's the wall.
Oh, he scraped the wall earlier. He got away with it once, but he didn't get away with it second. Into pit lane at about $1,000,000.
Oh, it's
I gotta say, the spectator cameras in AMS2 sort of generally aren't great, but they're kind of especially crap at Indianapolis
Yes,
because
they are.
it's a fixed camera for turn 4. You can't see if people go into pit lane.
Nope.
It's so shit.
It's pretty stinky.
Makes me sad. Makes me sad. It's just, listen, man. I just need the.
All right, let's ball. You got it.
Yeah, I'm downloading.
The camera controls, and
So one thing I will say, and I don't know. I mean, I'm watching your Twitch feed. I feel like the positioning and the sizing of the leaderboard, if your stream is not ultra sharp, the numbers are fuzzy.
Yeah, I gotta.
Well, what I'm gonna do is I'm not gonna show the whole thing.
What would really be
awesome, I'm only gonna cut out the timing.
Do they have anything that lets you make like an alpha channel or something? And
like
you could have the background, like, like in a TV feed where you've kind of got like a smoked gray kind of thing that's semi-translucent.
That's that box in the background. I just didn't dick with the translucency. Yeah, that gray is actually coming from. I just put a color square on my stream.
It'd be really cool if that could be alpha keyed.
I think it can be.
Is possible that it could be.
Because if you could alpha key that, and then even if you needed me to tune the coloring of the leaderboard, we could build like a translucent one that's not like chopping off half your picture.
Yeah. Well, what I plan to do in the actual broadcast is only have the actual frame be just the times. So you're getting just the tower. You're not seeing anything else. So it being transparent or not won't make the biggest deal.
Well, but even if you expand it, it's not going to grow that font. So I'm contemplating some code changes for the purposes of broadcasting. Now that I can actually see it on somebody's broadcast, is have something with a larger, clearer font. And if we could make it color key translucent, then you could have like a really cool standings board overlaid that is very readable and yet doesn't hide the action. But
let me know when you'd like me to drive onto the circuit.
One moment.
I'm waiting for a new URL. He's put one up.
Let me get into the game because I want to make sure.
Is it in? Did you send it in the chat or did you DM it? DM it.
There's one in the voice chat. Chat. I updated the link in the voice chat thing.
The voice chat.
He did update the voice chat. Look at him go. Look at him go, chat.
How is there a voice chat? I've never seen a voice chat.
There's always been a voice chat. That's been a thing.
I hate Discord.
Top right.
Oh, wait. Open chat. There it is. Okay, I see it now.
Yeah, Discord is pretty crap.
It's cryptic. It's like, I'm sure once you've done it for a long time, it's pretty easy, but
It is one of the worst things to actually learn.
But it's free.
All right.
But it's
who's going
free,
out?
Except they're constantly asking for money. I will drive out. I have appeared as an outlap. That was just now leaving pit lane.
But I'm showing you on your outlap.
Correct. I am on circuit. Well, now I'm on circuit. That was that pit exit. But it didn't pop up as outlap when I left the pit lane or pit box, which is good. So that possibly fixed.
I'm literally taking screenshots as we go so that the AI can see what's happening in real time.
Claude Jefferson.
Yeah, basically, yeah. It's amazing how good it is at analyzing images and figuring out what's going on, like without even me saying anything.
Well, that's what they're trained on mostly. Not mostly.
All right, here we go.
All
Come on.
right,
I see you counting up now. You're on warm up 1. Okay, so far so good.
Touch the curb again. I always do that on my warm up lap, weirdly.
updating the broadcast momentarily. I had to.
Saying when he finishes the lap, W1 should lock in a speed and a W2 timer should start. Well, let's see.
Let's find out.
Why don't I have a track map on this feed? I don't know where he is.
I'm coming across the line in 3, 2, 1.
Come on.
Now.
Nope.
Son of a gun. All right.
Good old Claude lied.
At what point do you just say there's 3 warm-up laps?
Never.
Or
Never.
legitimately, we don't do a second warm-up lap. That's the other solution.
It's not. No, we're gonna fix this, guys. Don't even talk that way. I've had this sort of shit happen before where it gets a little bit stuck, but eventually I get it unstuck. This is where people think that like, oh, vibe coding, you just say what you want and the AI spits it out. No, it doesn't work that way. You
That's what
actually
I'm always
have to
telling
learn.
people.
You have to learn how to talk to it. You have to learn how to help it troubleshoot. You have to learn how to supply guardrails and guidance and keep it from going down rabbit holes. And that's something you can only get with a lot of practice and trial and error. It's really, as far as this leaderboard, it's like, yeah, it did a great job, but I fussed and fussed and fussed over every little thing. The projection finishes, how they would animate, when they would animate, when you should do this. It was a lot of back and forth to get it to do it.
230.1 on your last warm-up.
Nice.
Look out, Jeff. He's coming.
Can he keep it off the wall for 4 laps?
Only time will tell. Can I keep my concentration up? Another 2 minutes.
I mean, I'm not going to put up another build.
Whoops! That was close.
That was awesome. That was sick.
Jeez. Still
That
a
was
228.8.
That was amazing. That was full sideways.
I cannot believe you did not end up in the concrete.
That was awesome.
We might have to get Jack out on track for qualifying just because he's the only one that's really like right on the ragged edge of it.
Yeah, he's Mr. Excitement. Oh,
Relax.
kiss it again.
That's what I did. That's what I'm saying. I'm like, I don't drop down at all.
229.8.
I see everybody else doing it. No, touch the curb there a bit, but I think I got away with it.
Pedro, we're very excited too. I'm hoping it's a good one. Hope you can make it, man.
Quicker in the first sector.
Where are we getting messages? Oh, is that in the IRC
My Twitch chat.
No, oh, Twitch chat, which I can't find. I don't even know how to get onto your Twitch chat. I'm logged into Twitch and I'm looking at the browser screen and I don't see where.
Gentlemen, we're taking another step forward.
231.9. Oh my God!
Oh,
Holy shit!
you've beaten.
Is it really a 231.9?
Yes, it is 231.9.
Shit.
It's not your average, but that was your lap 3 average.
No, I know. I didn't think that I was that close.
0.04 from 232. You are 0.04 seconds from a 232, or 0.04 miles an hour from a 232.
I put myself off on this lap because I was laughing in the brakes and the turn in. So I just missed it by a little bit, but hot damn.
Oh my Lord!
Hot damn. The 232 is so on. It's
That
so
was
on.
nuts.
Jeez. That's why I said I'm like taking a step forward because it's like, oh, maybe I got to, half a mile an hour closer. But
And what setup are you using?
So this is the setup. This is the world record setup that I grabbed about a year ago.
Okay.
This is from the first Indy 500. This is the setup I ran in the race as well. I just take fuel out of it. That's the only thing I do. By the way, not touching the weight jacker, just leaving it at 5.
Really?
Yep. Yeah, so for whatever reason, I was starting to use it, and then I realized I'm like, it's not making a difference. It seems. I did in fact run out of fuel, which is fun.
But you got back into the pits.
It's true.
And it says complete. Yeah.
The best thing about sim racing is you don't actually have to do it in lap.
I think I think we are at the point with this where as soon as I fix the W1 issue, I don't know of any other major issues at that point.
Yeah.
Major issues that I don't have a 232 yet. That's the major.
Well,
issue.
that's something I can't fix.
That's a skill issue.
He's right.
So I'm not gonna give you any more builds tonight. I'm gonna let this thing think about its life. Oh, is he going back out? He wants that 230.
I want it. That's why I'm here. As we said earlier,
I put the wheel away.
I did. I brought it back out.
He knew.
You know what's really wild? Do you know what's really wild? As fun as all of this is, there's nothing on this board that enforces one at a time qualifying. Like you could have a whole bunch of people just go at once, and it would be shuffling the board all over the place in real time. You realize that?
Yeah, that's part of the reason I'm thinking of trying to adapt it to the regular season oval races. Pedro says, yeah, I should be there. You said the 12th your time. That would be the 13th for me for qualifying. Then I have the Sunday off, so I should be there. Yeah, that'd be awesome, man. If you can make it, it's going to be a lot of fun. I don't know what time slot we're going to land at yet, but the qualifying will fall in place on a normal Tuesday night slot that week.
Maybe I do need to qualify.
What's that?
Maybe I do need to qualify. Not actually show up for the race. Let's see.
It thinks it's fixed it again, and I just said drop into plan and deep thinking mode because I really, really need extra compute on this. We've been whacking at this bug all night. So
what's weird is it worked initially. That's one of the reasons I wonder if it's the session.
Yeah.
I don't know, but it needs to figure it out. I mean,
it
there
just
are
worked.
events being
right. This is your second warm-up lap, yes?
This is my second warm-up lap, yeah?
Yeah, it just took.
Is it? I don't know.
Well, we need to guarantee that it always works. I'm glad that we got lucky, but
yeah,
I want it to always work.
You know why? I know why. I think I know. You said something about it not logging like a previous time or whatever.
It says the key insight we've been chasing all night. Crest 2 delivers the lap time for lap N at lap N+1's crossing. Always one full lap late, not one pole late. Once I understood that, the fix became clear. Stop the timer the moment laps completed ticks up. Accept the dashes and record the speed when the time finally arrives at the next crossing. Okay, well.
So I wonder if because he had a run and valid laps ahead of that, his warm-up lap counted.
Could be.
That's a good point.
We'll keep on it. We're very close. We're very close. At this point, we're we get the basics ironed out, then we can just focus on polish. Like I said, we can say look at the display size of the fonts, go and do alpha transparencies. But at that point, we're working on graphics.
Turn 3. Oh my god.
230.6.
I'm glad because that was a really crappy lap.
Come on, Jack, crank it up. If you want to be able to give Jeff, you gotta give us a screenshot.
I'm trying.
Picture.
I mean, I'm already quicker one lap than he was, so.
But that's not how they measure a win at Indy. That won't get you on pole. You cannot be a 1-lap wonder here. You got to be a 4-lap wonder.
It's not quite there. This one's gonna be quick though. It's not quite there.
231.6.
1.6.
No, it's so close. It wasn't good enough in Sector 1. Let's see if I can nail turn 3.
I may need you to coach Cameron before Indy qualifying on some race. We may need to book a Coach Jack session.
I was gonna say, I completely forgot to message you yesterday, Randy, about the Lyco stuff. the beginning of this week. I mean,
Yeah, it's okay.
if the accidental 4-hour nap wasn't an indication that I'm exhausted.
No, I get it. 231, 116. Focus. Lock in. Lock in.
I grazed the wall.
Oh.
But I'm okay. The car's in 100% shape. It's so close. No. I'm in New Zealand. I looked off the screen. I looked up at my times.
Silly.
Look at you. Yeah, you can counter steer all you want. You're not saving that, bud.
There's 4 minutes left in the session. I still got time.
Oh.
I still got time. I still got time, man.
Driving like a man possessed.
Come on! It's so close.
You gonna reset him? Oh, there we go. Oh, no, outlap. You see showing up at outlap. There we go.
Oh, it does show outlap at.
And it shows pits. Outlap and pits. That's weird.
Yeah.
Oh no, the pits came off. Okay.
Because he crossed the line.
Gotcha. I wonder if that's all. You know what? Could that also be involved too? Because you crossed the start-finish line in the pits.
Not always.
That's my point.
Yeah, maybe. But it didn't seem to work for me, and my box was at the end of pit lane.
The first time you cross it will be on track. If you start behind it, it'll be the second time you cross it on track.
Correct.
So
to answer your earlier question, Randy, I can try to coach him on oval stuff, but I don't actually know what I'm doing. I know that like my speed would beg to differ, but I actually don't know what I'm just kind of doing it. But I'm happy to sort of look and see and be like, hey, this is what I'm doing that works for me. You know, try this. Which is ultimately
I think
all
a lot of
my coaching ever is. It's just, hey, this
you gotta time your turn in. You know, you gotta get it all comes down to when you turn in and at what angle. You know, because once you're in the middle of the corner, the rest of it's already been decided for you.
Yeah, your initial. So I'm sort of like. I have like 2 stages of turn in. I have the initial turn in and then the actual like lock I'm gonna give for mid corner.
Did not count that time.
Working out.
Yeah, it did not count that time. So yeah, this needs to get fixed here.
It's interesting. It seems that my quickest lap is like my 4th lap.
Oh yeah, you got less fuel.
After that.
Oh, I see. That's weird.
No, but like
tires, maybe.
I'm like hitting like a threshold. Yeah, I wonder if that's like for the way that I'm driving this car. That's the way that it works the best.
Or engine temps. I wonder if the temps come up a little bit.
Could be that. I don't actually know what the radiator's put at for this. Like, I don't know if this thing's on the edge of exploding. No idea. I did not check the setup before I actually did anything. All right.
Here we go.
First flyer.
This is a decent start.
Yep, it's the AI, in spite of its fix, is just conceded. I made a point. Oh, Jack. Wave it off. Take a breath. Try it again.
We got 55 seconds left. I don't think he's got time.
Okay.
He's been bumped.
So it thinks that I'm onto something because the laps completed telemetry event happens when you pass the start finish line, even while pit mode equals in pit. So if his calculation doesn't factor in whether he's in pit lane or not, that start-finish line, whether you start before or after the start-finish line, could throw off his calculation as to which lap you're on.
Interesting.
So it needs to make sure that when it's detecting you crossing that line, it knows whether you're in the pits and make sure that that doesn't cause it to be off by 1. Because it was very suspicious to me that it worked once and then it didn't work the other time and then it stopped working. You know, it's like,
Yeah.
I mean, I'm trying to think the only way I could think to actually test that would be to have one car in front of the pits or the start finish line and one not in front of the start finish line and see where they go. But I can't control where your car where your pit box.
All right, let's get her going. Oh, am I not tapped in?
I don't even know what it's going to do in the race.
I'm gonna win. I'm gonna win. Sayonara. One lap race.
Right. It's going to add a guard saying only process lap completions when pit mode equals 9. Yeah. I mean, in a race, crossing the start finish line in the pits would count. But
yes.
in disqualifying, no. There's really no point to that. It's just messing things up. Dang it! It's made in
race is only 1 lap.
Oh, okay. I've come this far.
I hit my drift again.
Guys, I have come this far, and it's made a new zip. One more time before I turn in.
And not cross the line. Oh, yeah.
So
you got one more Gillis, Paul?
Yeah, I can do that.
At the very least, I'm down for one more shot to hit the 32.
Yeah. If nothing else, Jack is motivated.
I will say, I guess it wouldn't really. The session didn't change, I guess.
Well, I mean, this is going to be best case scenario because it's going to be a brand new session, as if it were, the real thing.
I said, how confident are you? And he said 50%. And then we talked about the start finish, and it made that fix. And I said, well, now how confident? He says, well, I'm now 75%. The pit lane guard is the most likely cause of the intermittency. The server will now log that. Next test, you'll be able to see the remaining 25% uncertainty. We still don't know with certainty whether Crest 2 delivers last lap time 1 lap late consistently, or sometimes same pole or sometimes 1 pole. If it's inconsistent, more work ahead. But the pit guard is the right thing to add regardless. So let's see if the pit guard and the new math work.
Okay, one moment.
And if not, I got more work to do. We're so close, guys. We are so close. We're so freaking close.
Oh yeah. I guess we've just rolled over to 415.
You're talking about my pit and my speed, right?
Sure, Jack. This is all about you, buddy.
Yeah.
It's all you. Oh man, I'm glad people like it though. I mean, it looks like people are excited.
It's unique. Yeah. I seriously, like, we're I think the only ones that have this sort of a tool at our disposal for this very thing. So
I would imagine, yeah.
Yeah, I want to get it functionally done so that we can focus on the aesthetics. Whether it's a transparent chroma key for background, increasing fonts, just doing little things that make it broadcast better.
It's today? Okay, no, today's Thursday good. Because it's midnight. Yeah, and if you want opinions on what looks good,
yeah,
I generally have a good idea. Considering I was about to say do this. I was about to say do this for a living, but no. Even though it is a second job.
Connected to server.
Okay, hang on, I gotta update browser.
Yep. And stream, okay. This is it. Win or lose, I'm gonna call it a night after this experiment. But we got to give Jack his shot at notoriety.
Yep.
It's all about Jack. Jack be
about
nimble. Jack be quick.
Jack's got to do a 32
quick
at the bricks.
I say Jack be nimble, Jack be quick, Jack don't drive like a dingus. But it doesn't rhyme. It doesn't rhyme. So
You could do
can't
another
argue.
word that starts with D.
I know, but I'm not going there. This is a family channel.
I don't think it is because the
No,
man who's
right.
been swearing the most. The man who's been swearing the most is the guy.
Do we actually have 4 viewers? Who's
We
watching
very well
this?
might.
I mean, I am.
I mean, I get that we're highly entertaining.
There's 3 of us that are sitting in here that are watching it. So there's one other person. I wonder.
one
I wonder-
unidentified
I
viewer.
wonder if it's your. I wonder if it's your son.
He better have gone to bed. I don't care. I'm getting him up at 7 in the morning for Taekwondo. We're both dragging our sorry butts in to work out tomorrow. And you know, if he's tired, I mean, he's. I've learned that he does know cuss words because I wake him up and I get them.
We're bad
guarantee
influences.
I can guarantee he knows all of them at this point.
Oh, he knows them.
I'll be
All
right
right,
back.
so we
I
need to
think
get
Oh, you think you're what?
I was gonna say I think my fuel's starting to actually function. It's not trying to put fuel in my thing anymore.
I didn't fix that. All
I
right.
know that's not a U thing. That's an AMS2 thing.
You can update your streaming. Can you update your streaming board too? Not that I don't have one and it looks great, but
Yep, forgot.
It, like I look over at that and go, "What the hell?" With 346 seconds into warm up 1.
Yeah, I'll wait. Leave.
No,
You
I
can
mean
go.
my board is going. It's fine.
Well,
it's fine.
Well, I don't have a board. I would like to see what lap time I'm
I
doing,
updated the
considering
link.
it.
There we go.
Thank you. Don't have
All
an
right.
accident before I've even started.
BRB, I got to pee.
All right, it does say idle, which is good. It's a good start.
Okay.
See
Outlap.
outlap, which is correct because I have just now exited pit lane. This is good.
Yeah, this was you have no idea how brutal it was getting the telemetry out of AMS2 before I found Crest. I was just like their REST interface was crap. It was returning garbage names. I mean, it was just like I was sitting there going, man, am I ever going to get this to work? And then I found somebody had made a library that translated it all properly. I was like, yes.
Yeah, I was gonna
use
say
that.
I'd be surprised if somebody hadn't already done that, considering
there's
it's the same
Crest
the
2.
same stuff from P-Cars 2.
Yeah, well, the Crest 2 uses the shared memory, which is the best. And then
Yeah.
it converts it into packets and sends it out. So, all right, come on. You're on warm up 1. It's the
I have
timer's
started
going.
warm-up on.
The question
good.
is it going to be a 40-second lap or an 80-second lap?
And there's only one way to find out.
I know. I want it to not fail right now. Come on, don't fail.
Just need to sort out turn 3. It's always turn 3 that I'm having issues.
All right, here we go. Turn 4.
Turn 4 is kind of hard to get wrong.
The Twitch feed is a
Notice.
little bit obviously behind.
Let's see. It has
Yes!
functioned.
Yes.
Well, that's right. I'm setting all fresh laps.
So does it work?
It did.
It
This
worked
time
that
it did.
time.
It worked perfectly this time. I'm
We'll
trying to
see if
figure
it
out how
works a
to.
couple of times.
Les Paul, are you still in the sim? I mean, you obviously are still in the sim. Are you in a position where you could do a qualifying as well?
Yeah,
Just
I
see
can.
if we get 2 for 2. Let him try his 132, and then when he fails to get it, he can mope while you try it.
I lose nothing if I don't get it because it's not even like I'll be
What?
driving.
Did you load your
Oh,
setup?
220.
Because
Hey,
you're
you're
much
doing-
slower this time.
221, 223.
I was gonna say I don't actually know if I did.
This does
I-
not look right, dude. I think you're all set for Long Beach, but I don't think you're set for Indy.
So I loaded in and it had the right amount of fuel in it, so I assumed that it
Right.
saved the
Wait.
setup.
Okay, what I want you to do is pit.
Okay.
Just drive into the pit lane and wave it. Let's check our wave offs. I mean, I want to make sure that we don't fix one thing and break something else. So it's always good to try different things and make sure that they're still doing what they're supposed to do. Okay, you are in the pits, and we'll give it there's a delay, obviously, before it registers. So we're just going to let that hit and let Les
points.
Paul go out.
Oh yeah, no, this is definitely not the right setup because the front downforce is set to 3. That ain't it, Chief. Why would it save? Why would it save the fuel amount I have between sessions? I've never seen it do that in like however many.
Maybe it's just the default fuel amount.
Could be, but it usually defaults to a full tank. I don't know. AMS2's doing stuff that I've never seen it do. It does say that I have to. 0 out of 4, which is correct. The OPO network mobile. Is that the new like beta UI stuff that's on the screen?
Yeah.
I hadn't actually seen it because I wanted to turn it on.
The tack needs to be moved.
I was gonna say I didn't know if that was just because you had like an ultra wide, but you had it set.
No, that's its default location, but I've also not moved any of my overlay stuff.
All right, you are now on W1, so that the timer did start.
It's a good start.
I had a big lift there. It's going to cost me.
Well, now you got it. You can do it, man. 230 is yours there, Les Paul. You can do it.
See, I guess the good news is with my apparent speed is I have a good point of reference.
You're a fast dude.
Apparently I'm quick on the that's about it.
All right, it registered. 220 by 85. That's 2 successes right there.
Let's see if there's 3. 4,
So
5,
we need to set up, yeah, because you're going to go out again. But we definitely need to set up another event because I'm probably not going to be fully satisfied until I see a raft of people do it with no hiccups. Make sure we're not just getting lucky and with all these people that park near the pit exit and go ghosty and all the other weirdness that we see.
Yeah.
I need to check the schedule tomorrow.
224, 327.
Are you available tomorrow for some Lyco-ness?
No, because I traded my couples night, which was supposed to be tonight, for tomorrow night. So tomorrow night, I have to, play board games or do whatever it is that my wife feels like doing. The 2 of us, instead of me being with Cameron. He actually resents the fact that we do that. He's like, "How come you're not racing with me?" It's like, Cameron, I pretty much race with you every night. Your mother
I was gonna say, you guys are on the sim together constantly,
all the time,
and
he acts like he's so put out. Now you know about. I told you about Tennessee, right?
I mean, I know that he's not going.
We planned a full vacation for all of us. He's not going because he wants to fight. He begged off. Because he found out he was going to miss 2 Sunday night races, which would mean there's no chance he would win that amateur championship on Sunday night. And he wants it so bad, Jack. He wants it so bad. And it was just like, we take him to Tennessee, he's going to be miserable the entire time.
Yeah.
I was like, this is not worth it. If he wants to stay home with his grandparents and go up and race every night, God bless. I'll get a 2-week vacation that's for 2 adults. So that's what he's going to do. And I said, I'm not going to be around for tech support, so if you've got issues, you get to solve them. It's looking really good right now. The stopwatches are working right. The times are filling in.
Yeah, the only thing that's slightly wrong is the pace.
Nah, I can't fix that.
Did you say my speeds? I'm running a default setup. I forgot to load mine.
Oh, okay, because I was gonna say, it was like it doesn't look.
I think you should just wave off and get the right setup. You're not gonna be happy doing 223s,
Oh,
are you?
I absolutely will be happy tonight.
You were knocking on the door of 30.
Yeah,
You got a
yeah.
226. You got your last one was a 226.9. That was pretty decent.
Fuel burn.
Yeah, I've noticed the fuel coming down on the road side. It's just ticking up lap after lap by about a mile an hour.
227,048 for a total of 226,125.
Pretty good. Oh wait,
Bring
I
it
don't
home.
actually need a bunch of extra
I don't think you
laps.
have that bug, so you should be good to go.
Yeah. All right, let's see. I'll just put one less liter in the car, honestly, at this point.
And it's already made another fix, but you're not getting it tonight. It's the one for the delay when Jack, waved off and it sat there saying he was still lapping.
Oh, yeah.
For 30 seconds before it recognized the abort. I put that in there. It says the speed-based abort should now fire within 2 seconds of the driver slowing below 80 miles an hour rather than waiting 30 seconds for pit mode to flip. Okay, I think I can live with that. Anybody only doing 80 miles an hour is
Nobody
done.
should be doing that.
Right. I can live with that test.
Status complete. And a big lockup into...
Shut the hell up.
And some repairs. All right, switch to Papa Bless. Let's see what he got.
It got the outlap.
Yep.
Lord, a bit of a drift.
Okay.
I always like clipping the grass on the way out. I don't know why. I'm
just mowing the lawn.
Mowing the lawn. Oh my lord! All over the place.
You don't have to go.
It's fine.
Can we get the track map?
Oh, yeah.
All right. I can see where he is, which corner. Some of those cameras, it's not totally clear. Okay, here we go.
It is a little hard to tell.
This should start your warm-up, and there's the warm-up starting. Good. Been kind of fun, live coding. We've done like 4 or 5 builds tonight.
Yeah.
Yeah. Absolutely cranking them out.
Well, sometimes it's the most productive thing to do. If you can. Just, you see it, you fix it, you see it, you fix it, and you just work it. As long as you got willing guinea pigs out there willing to pound out the laps.
Oh yeah, I'll be. If you need somebody to go and chase time,
227,495, and it worked. You are now on W2.
Nice.
That's 3 straight wins, guys. Yes.
Let's see if I can get the 4th straight win. At the 232.
So let's Paul think about we can pocket this one as a if this is working awesome, we are good. We can only go up from here thing. So at this point, I would say give some thought to how you want to track the in-lap progress other than just the timer that we've finally got working.
So
if there's
I would lean a little more on Papa Bless for that one. It's kind of what he wants to see on the broadcast.
All right, sounds fair. Jack, you've seen the board. Give it some thought. Get me with your wish list items for the broadcast, and I will try to make your dreams come true.
Okay.
Only reason I mentioned the trap speeds earlier, because at the end of the sector, what was the speed at the end of the sector was because
230.081 is your first lap.
Slower, brother.
I was gonna say it doesn't actually feel as quick as it was earlier.
He's getting tired. You're getting tired.
Could be in-game time too.
Yeah, I was gonna say, the track actually just feels slower.
Yep.
No! Skimmed it.
We're fine. It's always turn 3. It's the make or break. But no, track's definitely slowed down.
229.566.
Typical race car driver answer, blaming the racetrack.
Well, no, you blame the race car. Actually, no, you don't blame them. Well, it depends on who's paying for the race car. No, immediately what this is making me think is if Jeff H was running the session as late as I was, he probably would have gone a half a lot.
And to be abundantly clear, these will probably not be track conditions on qualifying day.
Yeah.
They're just ideal for grip. There's a lot more grip on the ground.
230.907.
Still fast right out of the gate, though.
Oh, it's definitely still quick, yeah, but it's just not. It's weird. Like it feels a lot easier to drive right now than it was earlier, but it's also slower. So I don't know. Really not sure.
And I love watching.
I'm going quicker now. There might be a universe where the 32 is on the table.
That was a 231.4.
Yeah.
Finished with a 4-lap average of 230.507.
I think I just need to switch the car on a little bit quicker. It started to come to towards the end.
Well, gentlemen, do we want to call that a win for the night?
Yes. I am.
I think we whipped this thing into shape pretty good.
Yeah.
Definitely
I
a
think
much
we're
better starting point, if nothing else.
Yeah. No, we got. I'm very happy to see the watches working right and the W1 working right and the laps counting, so people don't have to bring a ton of extra fuel, all that garbage. That's all fixed. And you've tested out your resets, so that we know that works.
Yeah, I used it on Spiky Cactus earlier, I think.
Yeah, and it cleared it just fine. So yeah, I do have another build, but I'm not even going to worry about it tonight. I think, like I said, the best thing is, Jack, look at this, from a broadcast standpoint. Mm-hmm. I can stick stuff kind of wherever you want. Like even if it's not in the grid, if you wanted to see a trap speed time, like up in the header or something, flash green or flash yellow, anything that is going to make it exciting for you.
I think the biggest thing would be the speed trap like halfway through the lap, because otherwise there's little to no indication of like,
or at the
are
sectors
they going quicker, are they going slower? That's true.
Because you can see the sectors on the map, so you can watch them cross the sector and go, okay, the sector 1 trap was 241, the sector 2 trap was 235. It looks like he's going to cross the line.
Okay, here's my question with that though. For a very knowledgeable fan will probably be, okay, I understand that, right? I mean, it's just like
I wouldn't show it on the broadcast.
But I'm just, to me, the only question I have as a viewer as I'm watching the guy go around is he ahead or is he behind? Is he making up?
That's what the speed traps would actually allow me to indicate, because I'd see it and I'd be like, oh, I'd base it on basically the warm up laps. I'm like, all right, we're quicker. That lap they were quicker in turns 1 and 2, but slower at turn 3 and blah blah.
Yeah.
Blah.
The more info we can have in the box, the more exciting that we can make the broadcast, I guess. So even if somebody's not having a stellar run, you can kind of dress it nice.
Yeah. That's why, and that's absolutely true. That's why I so much more enjoy LMU right now than iRacing or AMS2, because LMU, I have a timing page. I mean, Randy, you saw the timing page. That shit's dope. There's so much on there. I mean, you get to see you get to see, now they're even showing the average fuel use per 5 laps on the timing stream. Like, that's awesome. And so the more the better. But generally, all of it would end up on the broadcast is just the timing bits.
Right.
So I'll maybe see if we can figure out how to alpha channel it, but I honestly don't even think it's going to be that big of a deal.
Well, without the alpha, if you're looking at my stream, like, I'll show you. Like, if you just dump it in as a browser source, that's what shows up.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Oh, so you do use an alpha channel.
Then that's good. That's better. Cool.
Okay. So can the alpha? I'm wondering, can the alpha channel be tuned for? Oh, that's nice. Can the alpha channel be
It does actually
tuned?
resize pretty well.
Yeah, I can.
Can you
I
tune
mean,
the alpha channel to make it semi-translucent, like a smoky gray, so you can see the action behind it, but it doesn't cause the
I mean,
numbers to get lost?
you could just put up a color layer and just turn down the opacity on that, and it would basically have the same effect.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It's like, so I guess, and it looks like you can resize it. So if you can if you can scale it like that, and then maybe I don't need to change anything.
I was gonna say
As long as
It looks like it scales fine.
So
Yeah,
so
you
make
can,
it transparent again. Make the back transparent,
I mean, it's
and then scale it while it's transparent. Can you do that?
well, yeah. I gotta figure out how to make it transparent because all I can do is hide it. That's just me hiding it.
Oh,
I know
see.
you can adjust the
need
opacity, but
to-
I don't.
I'm sure there's a
there's
way to do it.
Yeah, I
mean,
know there's a way to do it as well. I don't know.
I would say that would be my recommendation. Is
Yeah, I was
let's,
just gonna
you know,
dump a
maybe
box behind it.
replace that orange. Replace that orange. Get like make that semi-translucent. And put an ARL logo or something really nice there, sort of like a broadcast network
I
would
was
do.
gonna say.
And then
Les Paul, have
make
you
that
seen the
color.
new OBS stuff that I've been running? Have you checked in on a stream like in the last week?
No,
Oh, okay, that's fine.
I don't
All
think
right.
so.
I just made all new stuff for
Oh,
the
sweet.
starting ending. It looks a lot nicer. And if you want it, I can send it to you. I know you run your stuff because your stream is technically not ARL, but is still ARL. But...
I have an ARL profile, and like I've got a commentary
Yeah.
profile that I use that I just.
Well,
recycle
if you
everything.
want, I was gonna say if you want me to send this over, I can zip it and send it to you because it's got all unique shit on it.
Yeah, I'll take a look at it.
Yeah.
But
The newly added trophy.ai.
that being said, I am freaking wiped, so
Yeah, me too.
I am gonna bounce. But
I'm going to bed as well.
yeah, good shit. That was great. I'm looking forward to this. Every time we get in and play with it even more, I get more excited about what's to come. So
The 32s
Very
will
cool.
haunt me.
I know, Jack. You're going to get that 232. I know it. It's
he'll
going to
get there.
All right. Well, good night, guys.
Take care.
Good
Thanks
night,
again,
gentlemen.
everybody.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Alrighty, and that is going to be it for me, folks. I am coming down with a bit of a headache, so I'm going to get out of here and head to bed, try to nurse that thing away. So thank you all so much for tuning in. We'll be back tomorrow. I'm going to stream this week on Thursday. My wife will be joining me for Roadside Research. Me and Nate and potentially Gandhi and Megan will all be here. So come hang out. Should be good fun. Can't wait to see you all then. Thanks again for tuning in. This was a lot of fun, and I can't wait to put it to practice in the actual qualifying event. So hope you all enjoyed tonight's show. Thanks for bearing with us through all the bugs. Take care, and we'll see you guys tomorrow. Good night, everybody.